Hello, how
I feel
are
I need a
you
walk.
all doing today?
Please excuse me, honorable mistress.
Hopefully you guys are all doing good. We finally get to do the collab for Reverse after like, I think it's like been a week since this is out, I think, by now. At least a week. So that's very fun. And then we get to wait basically a whole other week till we get to play the Triple Z update, so that'll be fun. So this is great. At least for like not getting spoilers for Reverse Collab is a lot easier than getting like no spoilers for like Triple Z and like for like this for the and the Star Rail collab. Those ones are so hard to not get spoiled on. I have, though, for Triple Z, I have been playing the summer event just so then I, you know, don't not do anything and be productive in the game. Because I'm like, oh, I have to do the summer event eventually. So I'm like, I'll do that until, you know, next week. So then we can play the main story. But yeah, I'm excited to play this collab because I'm interested to see what they cooked up this time. I knew very minimal about Assassin's Creed before for the other Reverse collab, this one I basically know nothing. I've only seen the two twins and that's it. I don't know anything about this game or the story of this game at all. I think like people have told me that it's like really fucked up, but that's about it. Hello, Nobu. I looked at the collab banner. The new character is dual elements. It's both star and mineral class. Yes. Apparently, I've been told that they also have their own sets of cards as well. So one of them is one type, the other one's the other type, and they each have their different sets of cards that you can use. So, I have not read anything because I have not played them yet, and I have not built a team for them or anything because I have not read any of the stuff. Mostly just because I've been trying to finish some other characters that I have been working on, and I'm currently building them still. So I did not touch them yet. Did you pull? I did pull for them. I got them in about, I think, like 20-30 pulls or something like that. At least like nothing more than 50. I didn't get them, like, it's either 50 or lower. I did not spend more than 50 pulls on them. And I got them on day one when the collab did come out. I just didn't play after pulling, pretty much. So we're finally getting to it and we actually get to play the event now. So I'm excited. I'm also excited to, like, I guess, see where this event will land in my tier list of, like, collabs, which I've sat with part 2 of like Star Rail a bit more now, so I'll give you my thoughts about it today because I didn't really get to do that on Wednesday, but I've like sat with it for like a day now, so I think I've kind of decided how I feel about it, at least. How do they sound like? It's like, you know, the quality and like the sound of like Lucy? It's kind of like that, but like with a different voice, kind of like that. Like the quality and the way that they sound kind of reminds me of Lucy. It's just that like the range of the voice is a little different because different characters. But that's about it, pretty much. I also don't know how long this is, unfortunately. I try to look up how many sections there are, but unfortunately the game doesn't want to tell me how much. Oh no, here we go. At least 12 sections. At least. Anything more? I don't know. So we'll figure it out. 5 hours. Alright, that means technically, realistically, if I focus, 2 streams. If I don't focus, then it might be more. Technically, it should 3 hours and a half. Okay, that just means if I really focus, we can get this done. We really can get this done. 2 to 3 streams, yes. Basically, I'm gonna aim for 2. That means we focus hard. We lock in. Except for the reading parts where I have to read, because reading is hard for me. So, other than that. I already have to read? Damn. The frick. Okay, fine, I'll read. A researcher darts through the halls of a silvery white building, leading his companions to the end of a corridor. Every time I read, I'm like, you're just describing the thing that I'm literally looking at. Why am I reading this?
Stage in the rain.
It's a prologue, 14 parts, and epilogue, but the game mode has a lot explosion. Okay. Money is on 3 screens. I see, I see. Thank you for the stretching, and thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it.
That's right. A stage that offers an incomparable experience with each observation. How was it last time, Vertin?
It was unforgettable. Being able to travel to an earlier era without...
Oh, I think this is like the machine that we used before to do the other collab. I think we're using the same thing again. A question mark? I could be wrong.
Without the storm. Visually, they're quite similar, but the stage's rain is orders of magnitude safer.
You should only take 2 for story because it's pretty bare bones. It really? It is? Really? Okay, I guess, like, Dom, have you... I'm assuming because you played the game, and I'm assuming you played the other collab. Compared to the other collab, when you say, like, bare bones, is there, like, no substance to it? Or, like, is the content, like, not that great, I guess? If you understand my question. Mirai, hello, what's up? This is the exact thing we used for the Assassins. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, this is the same goddamn intro section that we got from the other collab. I was just like, am I going crazy? No, I'm not. I know what I'm talking about.
I think I'll pass. All the same.
Don't
the squad's just different this time. We bring other people with us.
We might just find something to pique your interest.
We have a different squad with us this time. Which is fun. Not to say that, like, having the Vertin squad for the Assassin's Creed one was not good. It was great. But I always like when you bring other characters. It's always more fun. Especially because you have, like, these characters where we see them sometimes here and there, but we don't see them too often, which is kind of nice, considering they're, like, especially, like, X. I think he's, like, so, like
a whole new world.
Fairly older character.
Uninterrupted history. I'm looking forward to observing the effects of our interference as they ripple outward into their world. I think I saw him, like, once or twice at the beginning of the story, for the main story, and then, like, just recently for Laplace stuff. Mesmer definitely we saw earlier, but then, like, after that, we, like, see her come back here and there sometimes. Her eyes narrow, reading into the young man's visible delight. Granted, I think both of them are not as good. Chapter 1, which is my baseline for short stories. Ezio and Leonardo characterization just carried the last one. That's definitely true. If anything, Dom, I think you're right. Because, like, I think the thing that, like, definitely the thing that I was asking the most, and I think the thing that I was most interested in. Okay, me being interested in Ezio is just a thing. Subtract that. Because, like, if I knew nothing about Assassin's Creed and, like, the bare bone minimal things that, like, people on the outside know about that game, like, the only person that I know in that series is probably Ezio. Because I used to make a joke about something from a different game, because coat and hood up, but besides that, but definitely, like, I definitely asked a lot of questions about Leonardo. I was very interested in those two characters themselves, and then people explained to me about religion again, religion and cults. God damn it! But that's besides the point. That's always the thing. But yeah, the lab is illuminated by a
sparse circle of dim lights that surrounds the massive ring-shaped machine.
So,
We
this
come
is the
back to this
Huygens
place
Fresnel
again.
interferometer.
Correct. It allows us to observe an entirely different world
I'm
using
hearing
only
Italian
our
men
minds.
set a
The
high
stage in the
expectation bar.
rain.
I'm sorry. These Italian men made me so interested. Which I think also, like, the game did a good job making them interesting and me asking you guys in chat more about the game and more about these characters, which is, like, I think the whole point about it. But, like, to be fair, like, outside of, like, those characters, I think like the general premise of like the collab itself is not too difficult and not too complicated to like I guess understand, which I guess like makes sense for like a collab. So that but yeah. Personally, I don't like this collab because you don't even have accurate protagonist portrayal. Okay. Well, like I said, like, I feel like for this one, like for Atomic Hearts, I like know like 0. I just have seen, well, I guess it's like to the same degree, I guess I know of Assassin's Creed, which is I've seen the twins before and that's it. I know nothing else. But at least for like Assassin's Creed, the plot was simple enough, you can understand it, and it's not complicated, you can follow each beat. Which is, like I said, not a bad thing, and then you can focus more on like, I guess, you know, making some of the characters more interesting that are part of the collab or whatnot, depending on what is the priority of your collab, I guess. So, we'll have to see. I did like the Assassin's Creed one, though, so we'll see how much I like this one. Mesmer Jr. steps forward, inspecting the colossal structure up close.
If you'd like a more thorough introduction to the interferometer,
I feel like sometimes I should
have
just
an
like skim
observation
read
guide
it and
here
then just
for
do
you
it
to peruse.
TLDR. She walked up and looked at it.
Although
Which
there's
is
no
basically
better
the same
educator than
thing
first-hand
that I got.
experience, it might help to do some supplemental reading before you get started.
I still haven't made up my mind, X. I could refuse, you know?
Nah, why would you refuse? You should come with us. It's like gonna be fun. X smiles. He's heard that one before.
Does this belong to Laplace? This lab, this device?
So, like, if Mirai
I've never even heard
collabed
of
with
this
the
project,
game and they
let alone
represented
used it.
her with Meb. True. This collab is function more like an ad to new players, rather something Atomic Hearts players would want to see. Okay, I see. So something kind of like, for, I guess in this case for me, because I've never played the game. So this is like, here, like this is a dabble of what this game is and what it's about. If you like this, play the actual game. Which then, I don't know if like, I guess how addy would it be then if it's like that? Because I feel like that was the whole point of the Assassin's Creed one, right? Which then later on, after the collab for Assassin's Creed, lots of people played the actual game. But at least for that one, I liked it. It didn't seem very ad-like to me, but that's just how I feel about it.
I don't claim to know every piece of
I
equipment
am
in
still
this
sad
building,
though for the Assassin's
but
Creed
how
one.
is
I
a
didn't
device
get
of this
Cassandra.
scale
I am
developed
sad.
without so much as a whisper?
Like, okay, if I didn't know much about Assassin's Creed, then I definitely knew like nothing about like Cassandra going into that, because like I didn't know she even existed. And then the game's like, yeah, by the way, she exists, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's from a different Assassin's Creed game that I've never heard about. Okay, but she good. I liked her, cause like literally I want to be her, but I'm too bad. I don't remember what I called her when I was playing the collab. I don't remember. I called her something very specific, and then I don't remember when it was, but yeah, I liked her. Teacher. I did call her, yes, you're right, Nobu. She was my teacher. Like, which is true. Like, I look up to her. She good. I wish I was that good.
But then, no one
And
ever
then I fail
seems
at
to
everything
notice
she
when a
tried to teach
butterfly
me.
flaps its wings.
And then I'm just like, I'm sorry, Teach.
Your
I'm just
pretense for
bad.
inviting me here was to help you monitor how the stage affects brain activity.
I'm just glad at least this time for Atomic Hearts, they made the twins as one character together, so I only have to pull once, and I got lucky this time. But also I didn't pull that much before, so it wasn't too bad. I had currency available. Last time, I had currency, but Ezio decided to tell me to spend all my currency on him, so Cassandra got the tail end with like basically no currency
That
left.
much makes sense to me,
Which I'm
given
sad.
my research on artificial somnambulism.
Which then, like, not to say that I don't play Ezio now, but it's like, I feel like I would play him more if I had Cassandra because they all work together as a team really good. So now I'm just like sad Joe. But like, it's whatever. Well, technically I don't even have Jessica because technically Jessica works better with him. I like how Jessica's been in this game for that long and I still haven't got her technically for the team, and it's like, ugh.
But if I join this project, will it be for your benefit? Or...
My apologies for arriving behind schedule.
Yo, Lucy, let's go! The clang of high-density metal strikes the floor, echoing throughout the room as the awakened approaches.
Madam Lucy!
Let's go!
Oh, this is an unexpected variable.
The conversation shifts immediately to the arrival of this unexpected guest.
Forgive me, X. I was the one who invited Madam Lucy. After our last experiment, I shared some of the details with her.
Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta scroll. And Mirai failed to learn or get teacher. True! I failed the lesson, and I felt so bad that she didn't even want me to pull her. I didn't want to gamble because I only pulled on Ezio for a bet. It's best to think about the FOMO of the past. Oh, how many pulls? I pulled the twins in no more than 50 pulls. It's either less than 50 or 50 pulls exactly, because I pulled day one when the collab came out, but we didn't end up playing the collab right away because we were still playing Star Rail stuff, so that's why it's been a little bit, so I don't remember exactly. The Broken Anniversary Limited is coming in 2 weeks. Ezio poisoned in just Jessica as its last anniversary, yeah. No, it's because, like, I used... because there's another... Because I have Isolde, which then I use her as poison team, but then I have other people in that team. But then I'm just like, I could just use Jessica. But then my brain's like, I don't have her, and I still don't have her. And every single time I want to pull for her, there's someone else on the banner that I want, and she's also on a banner for rerun or one of those selection banners. And I'm like, oh, the lords just don't want me to have her, so I just gave up on that. I know you can play other people with him, but it's just like, this is just the team I like playing and the types of things, so it's like, whatever. 40 polls, yeah, that's good. Ain't you sold a burn? Yes, but technically no. Okay, well, like, you guys can look at the team and you tell me, because this is the team I use because I don't have Jessica, and then you can tell me what the problem is with this, because there is a problem with it.
Using chaos particles and the observer's consciousness to simulate a hyper-realistic space. I would be remiss not to participate in such an experiment, given its potential to elucidate the inner workings of awakened consciousness. This research presents a wealth of opportunity,
yes, I have Tuesday.
Not just for a single person
I put,
or project, but for all
Isolde,
of Laplace and
Tuesday,
researchers everywhere.
And Willow, that's her name, together in a party, because I don't have Jessica, so that is the party. Or at least those three, and then I usually put like a third person there. Her welded face scans over the machine, light pulsing from her optical array, means of expressing thoughtfulness. Sorry, my brain was like, you read this wrong, and I'm
said,
like, no.
Madam Lucy. I hope that put some of your doubts to rest, Mesmer?
Vern is a resource of for lingering close slash girl team. It doesn't even go with poison. Yeah. It is. I sometimes just have to work with what I have, and that is what I have, and that's what I work with. I told you, I'm just like, if I just pulled Jessica, my life would be a little bit easier and it fixes my problems, but I don't have her, so it'd be like that. Some people, I have all the people. Like, what was I gonna say? Like some people, I'm just like, I have the people to make, I guess, quote unquote, the meta team. Because I happen to just have them all. And then sometimes it's just like, I don't have them all. Which, like, 99% of the time, it's like, I first pull the character I like and then figure out how to build a team around them, and I happen to pull the people that work with this character on the team, then it's great. Then, great. Build the meta team. If I don't, then it's like, ugh. You have Sazabi, she's poison healer. I do have Sazabi, and I did build her very recently.
Now, let's move on to the details of our experiment. The interferometer has undergone some improvements based on the data we gathered last time. We can utilize chaos particle projections to display some probable locations
As much
from the
as
environment we'll encounter
you guys
while
love listening
immersed
to
in
me
the
read,
stage.
I don't feel like reading because I'm like, most of the time, all the reading is just describing what people are doing, which we know what people are doing, so I don't really have to, like, read it. But,
The iconography suggests it's somewhere in the Soviet Union, but the technology seems wildly different from our own timeline.
Sorry, hold on a minute.
It would be more accurate to think of it as a potential version of it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch what they're saying about this. We're at the Soviet Union?
This
God,
is the
it's always the
stage in the
Soviet
rain we'll
Union.
be exploring this time. From the preliminary readings, it appears that it is indeed the Soviet Union, in a timeline that has undergone greatly accelerated advancements in technology.
Because of course, we have
A
to have
world
those.
that champions rationality and order, and one without arcanists. Sounds interesting, don't you think, Mesmer?
Do you want me to...
Besides, Verton and Madame Lucy will be there with you.
Default time? Alright. Hold on a minute. Let me just read what you said before. I believe Etsu uses from Ona, Key Unit, Tuesday, Marcia, Jessica, and Flare Page. Yes. I remember reading that at some point, yes. I definitely know Flare Page is there. Tuesday I remember, and then Jessica, which then I was like, I don't have Jessica, so then I have to do this, and then blah 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 blah, and then me reiterating what I said before. So I just use what I have. And to this day, oh, Flare Page is technically rerunning, but I digress. I also don't have Marcia's, but she also came out like not that long ago. So basically my stance of before of pulling, but there's other people on the banner. It stands for both Jessica and Flare Page. Default time, Soviet Union, parody mint. Okay. Well, I gotta change back to default, so give me a sec. Let me, where is my default? Default. I am too big. Let me fix myself. Let me just adjust here. Beep boop. There we go. Done. Okay, there we go. We can continue on.
I'll admit, I am curious.
Phew, that's great. I'll do my utmost to orchestrate things from here. While there's undoubtedly a lot to learn about this machine, I believe I should be able to troubleshoot any problems you encounter.
Researcher X, may I propose that you allow me to operate the machine instead?
But you aren't familiar with its operation, are you?
Oh, we're trying
I
to
should
get
be
someone out.
able to perform adequately based on your demonstration. Should I encounter any trouble, I trust that as a researcher, you have kept a thorough operation log to consult. I will be able to learn much more about the interferometer's functionality and the theory behind it if I am operating it directly. The knowledge I gain from it may prove beneficial to other avenues of research in Laplace. I intend to relay any data gathered here to researcher Adler when I see him next.
Given Madame Lucy's computing power, I'm certain she can resolve any problems we encounter. And it may give Miss Mesmer some
Russia
peace of
again.
mind.
True, Nobu, we are going to Russia
Looks
again.
like the decision's been made for me.
God damn it. But also, I wanted to see 3 robots together. That would have been funny. Because then I could just laugh and just be like, hey, I just use Lucy in the funny fights. Because that would be funny. Just multiple robots.
An untouched, uninterrupted history.
Mirai, whatever you do... What? What?
All right.
Huh?
I
Don't
acquiesce
touch the
to your
Soviet
request,
Union.
Madame Lucy.
I'm not gonna touch
Take the
buttons.
reins.
I think I know the Soviet Union made very big things that go that explode. I will not touch them. I also genuinely think I know what they look like.
Complete.
Lucy wouldn't be entering.
Looks like you've got a
Sims.
handle on it already, boss. Oh, another
I'm
thing.
Sedge. I can only dream and wish. Do it. No, I'm
This
not
will
going to
allow us
press
to
the funny
communicate while
button that will make
inside of
things
the stage
explode.
in the rain.
Why would I
A
do
little
that?
improvement
Erase
based on
Central
feedback from
Europe.
last time.
No, I'm not going to do
If we
that.
encounter any problems during the experiment,
Because, like,
we can use it
legitimately,
to
that's like
contact you.
a bean chunk. Not a bean chunk.
Very well. Please be prepared. The curtain is about to rise.
I am not going to do that.
Thank you, Madame Lucy. I'll endeavor to bring you back a souvenir.
I will look forward to it. Have a safe journey.
All right, let's see how straightforward and not straightforward this plot is and how good it is. Let's go. Because I have expectations. Well, I also have, like, other expectations from based off of other collabs, too, so that, too. Oh, look! Many buttons. One unlocks the door, the others send nukes. Then I guess I'm locking myself and leaving myself in that room, then. I'm not unlocking that door. If there's no labels on this button panel, I'm not touching anything. And usually the red buttons mean no, but you could literally color code it, and I would not know, so I'm not doing it. The trailer was a funny bait. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go, people! Oh, well, we're on train! We're on a train. That's very fun. Choo-choo. But it's not as good as the Express, so no fun trains.
In other words, this material would function something like a fire ant colony crossing a river, fluidly replacing worn-out and damaged sections. Each component hardwired to preserve its collective superstructure, resistant even to the erosion of time itself.
Am I hearing really strong material? That's what I'm hearing. Alright, let me pause that for a minute so I can read what you guys said. Babushka, choo-choo, vampire. True! True. That is fair. You know what's so funny, since we're talking about Rabuska, is that my friends and I did a funny tier list. One of my friends had a funny concept where basically I have to like pitch characters to people, and they basically make a tier list of who do we like the most, and out of like all these people that I pitch. I realized 2 things out of this thing. 1, I'm very bad at pitching characters, even though I like these characters, because they're like, pick a bunch of characters that you like, and you can pick as many or as little as you want. So I picked like a decent amount of people that I like, I realized for some of them, I'm not very good at pitching, especially all the men that I like. I'm not very good at pitching my men to other people, or just pitching characters in general, because there were a couple of female characters there. The one that I pitched the best, funny enough, is Rabuska.
surprisingly enough. Even though, like, not that I don't like her in any way. I like her. I don't own her, but she is definitely like she would be a chill character to hang out with for me. But it's really funny. I like pitched her the best. And I'm just like, damn. I guess I'm just really good at pitching very specific people. Which is like her, she would have been like the best, and then there's like a couple of people that kind of did okay, and then the rest is like, I don't know how to do this. I'm not good at pitching. Pitching. This is why we have trailers for these characters. I don't pitch them to two people. Corvus joined the Express. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Can you imagine if Robuska joined the Express? That would be so funny. I feel like her and like March would get along. That'd be hysterical. Anyways.
That jacket you're wearing, is that also the machine's doing?
Yes. Sometimes the interferometer automatically modifies our clothes to help us blend in with the world we've entered. Though it looks like the machine decided that you and X already passed for normal here.
Birdman since what Sunday? True. Two birds together. Well, more than that, but I just think that's just funny.
We're currently at least 40 meters from the ground.
A conservative
we're in the air.
estimate, Comrade Polkov. I should say we are at least the height of a Vostok K rocket off the ground. And that's if we include Comrade Gagarin standing on the module.
I don't even know what that measurement is. I don't know what a Vosk K rocket is. I don't know like the height estimation of this. I know they're off the ground, but I'm like, how far off the ground? I don't know how far. I'm gonna just say it's high. Because, you know, high to a certain degree is impressive.
Cracking jokes as always, comrade.
Pitching men is hard without pairs. True. No, it's just like,
I have to say, it's an unusual
I think it was also hard for me
when being
because
dressed
it's
as
like,
Laplace
I like these
researcher
characters to a
renders
certain
someone
degree.
more inconspicuous.
And, like, I guess, like, it's hard for me to pitch something that I like to people a lot. And it's a lot easier for me to say, you should try playing this game, or you should try, like, experiencing this character through the game, or blah, blah, because it's a lot easier that way.
Fields look
Because I feel like
endless.
I'm very biased, and also it's like, I'm not, like, the type to, like, be very, like, I guess, in-depth about
It seems so peaceful.
the things that I like a lot, I guess. And I think it's easier for me to, like, express that with you guys because you guys have played
They
these
even
games,
appear to
have
have
seen some of
farming
these characters to
robots.
some degree, whether you play it or not, for me to explain it the way I do. But for, like, my friends doing this tier list, they don't know anything.
I think there are some scientists
So,
down there as
I
well.
think it's a lot easier
Could
for
be
me
some
to
kind of
pitch people that I'm
agricultural
just like,
experiment.
you're a chill person and I would hang out and be
Pardon
friends
my
with you.
interruption,
Instead of, I
comrades,
really like
This
them.
is only a regular field.
Oh, I'm straight up lied to myself. They're not floating in the air. They're like on the ground. That's just outside.
Those people down there in white next to the robots, they're simply farmers. Well, I say farmers, but in truth, they are scientists too. Another marvel of Soviet ingenuity. Our innovations in agricultural robotics have eliminated the more laborious and time-consuming aspects of farm work.
Yaoi has infested my brain because my brain's just like, I saw this guy and I'm like, you're the most twink-ass guy I could ever see in my life, but you don't have the voice of one. I'm just like, oh my god, my brain is so wasted. Might be easier to sell boy/kid characters because people are more likely to vibe with them. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I think it's like on and off with me. Like I said, there's some people I can and some people I don't. Most of the time, it basically, for me, I think it's easier for me to explain why I like certain people or pitch certain things to people if they know of the property or the characters somewhat to begin with, or they themselves play or know of that property. it just makes my life easier. It makes everyone's lives easier. But I cannot pitch like characters or like a game or a story to someone or a show that like they have not watched or they don't know anything about. And it's hard for me. She says we chill. You guys are chill sometimes. And some other times I'm just like, you guys are not. Boss Hawk K rockets are the detachable propulsion system for space rockets. You remember the engines that fire you up high, then detach from main rocket, falling back to Earth. Oh, okay. It's that one specific. Okay. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. Approximately 203 miles before they fall off main rocket. Okay. Okay. There we go. I got a visual in my head now. I know how far the distance be. Great. I know what this thing is. It's like, it's so, because my brain's just like, I know what this thing is. I've seen it before. I just don't know the name of it. Now I do. Now I know what it is called. Hopefully I don't forget it next time when someone says it or someone points it out to me.
Now these farmers can use their time researching new scientific advancements, which feeds back into further developments in food production.
Maybe you don't sound like a twink is because this is in English and not in... Wait, no, I read my manhwas and other yaois in English. This makes no sense to me. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind. You're just twink. Literally. Hi, Mirai. Hello, no. Yes, you're right.
And it's not just agriculture. Every industry has seen the benefits of Soviet innovation. That is why they say our way of life here is the best in all the world.
How is everyone? I am
Thank you for the information.
chill.
I don't suppose we've been
having
introduced,
a good time,
have we?
playing the funny game. And I finally get to play the collab for Reverse, so I'm happy. In JP, he's more meowful. Really? I've never played this game in Japanese before. Oh, like, was it like a little while ago? I tried to listen to some of my favorite characters in Japanese. It was really weird because, like, if I play any gacha game in English, this is the gacha game that I play in English because I feel like the English cast, most of the time, I do like their English voices. And, like, the accents aren't too jarring or, like, too weird sounding. It sounds pretty okay. And like the majority of people, I do like how they sound in English. Most gacha games, it's like I mostly like how everyone sounds in Japanese, and then there's a couple of people here and there I like in English. Which now some of my gacha games have fixed that problem because I can individually change everyone's voices and language, but I still refuse to do so, so I'm going to keep it in the language that they're in. You know, I stop obsessing over the twink. I'm not obsessing over the twink. I just was like, damn, you look like a twink, and I'm just like, I can't believe it. Because I've never said that about any dude in this game ever. Also, I don't even like twinks in my yaois. If anything, I like if you think about your typical yaoi and like top guy, I like two of them together, which calls for, unfortunately, lots of conflict. This is why I love yaoi, because you just have two tops instead of just having, like, you know, like the more like shonen ai, which is like basically the equivalent of having two twinks, even though there's one top and one bottom, and it's more like, I guess, wholesome. It's like basically shonen ai is basically like a regular like straight relationship but with two men. Yaoi is like two tops, and it's like we have so many problems, and I'm just like, I like the drama and the problems. I also like how they look.
My apologies. Call me Maxim. I'm a journalist.
Yep. Okay, you know what? Makes sense.
And the three of you must be Doctors Furton, X, and Mesmer Jr., am I correct?
Damn. Sorry, let me scroll up. We're talking about things. It's a JB trope for Maxim. I doubt you, Mirai. What do you mean you doubt me? How do you doubt my taste in liking yaoi? What happened to being locked in today? I'm not locked in! I'm sorry!
Very much so. How do you know about us?
And I can't import...
The news of a young yet
in my
highly accomplished
Minecraft
trio of scientists
world of
attending this year's
sense.
International Polymer Summit has caught everyone's attention. It doesn't take a genius to see you three are the only ones on this train that fit the description. Saying all that, I'd be grateful if you would allow me an interview.
I don't know, some anime hunks seem like a straight couple for me.
Certainly. As it happens, we
I'm
could
not
really
saying
use
that
someone
some
who could
guy,
introduce this
like
place to us.
dudes in
We
anime
don't know
are
much about
not
where
that,
we're going or
but then
what's been
sometimes they
happening
also
here in
are
the
not
Soviet
that
Union.
either. Well, most of the time in like anime,
That much is clear.
most of the guys are straight,
should I
and it's the
start?
community and mostly the
course.
female
Let's
base
start with
of the
Collective.
community who ship the guys
All the
together.
robots you see are controlled by the collective neural
Unless like
network,
the
which
series
ensures their
specifically
labor
says
is
these
never
people are
wasted.
gay, which most of the time
Who
they
would
are
have thought
not,
that robots
and
would
it's
become
not
our
like
closest
canon.
companions?
It's
Honest,
just the community
stable,
that ships
graceful,
them.
calm. They give each and every comrade their undivided attention.
As I pressed
With these robots
X
as our
button to
foundation,
get out. I
Soviet
guess
society
so.
began to progress at a relentless pace, maximizing production, removing oppression, increasing everyone's leisure time. A true utopia. Everyone's so happy. Too happy. It seems almost as if we've forgotten the utter misery we went through not so long ago.
You mean...
The plague, yes. So many of us today choose to focus on our happiness and the bright future ahead. It's as though we've already forgotten about them.
I love how this guy is
ones who
basically like
delivered us from
lore
those dark
dumping for
times.
me.
Those who experienced true misery yet strove to lift us into this new age.
Oh my god, I love how his expression went
They
from
aren't here to
like
enjoy
one
any
end to
of
the
this.
other end. Damn.
Is that fair?
Right. Yeah, we would have them build like absolute Batman, but the
Forgive
bottom
me.
would be
I'm
I think
dwelling
like
on old
a
wounds.
trade wood.
You're
See,
at the
like,
age where you should be enjoying yourselves, not revisiting the tragedies of the past.
like for me, I feel like that sometimes is like
Now,
it
a
depends.
question for you, young scientists. Tell me,
For me,
are
like
robots
sometimes
as
like
commonplace
having
in your
like
country as they are here?
that is too much, and then it's like I don't. But then like I feel like at this point like the yaoi that I just consume and that the type of yaoi that is just being made, it's just like that, and that's how people try, and that's like the I guess the archetype and the standard that it is to some degree. So I'm like, ugh. I'm not gonna deny it, but also I can't deny that manhwa also sometimes does it for like straight romance series either. So like,
That may be dependent on your definition of robot,
have a refined
but
taste.
I've
I don't
worked
know,
with an
man. I
animated
just
hunk
look-
of metal before.
to be honest, if you give me a guy who's generally fit and has the Dorito shape and is somewhat kind of tall but not too tall, that's it. That's all I ask for. And then you give me a really good personality. Even if you don't give me like this physique, if you give me really good personality, I will still like them. Like in one of my like romance manhwa series, I like one of my like favorite guys. He looks like the most generic dude of all time, but he has like a great personality, and I like him. And another guy's like really short, and I still like him.
Is that so? Fascinating. And here I thought I'd been keeping up to date with the latest in foreign developments. Science develops by leaps and bounds every day, it seems.
Like Varka? Okay, like like you don't need to give me that much. Like Varka's fine, but you don't need that much. That's a little bit much. A little bit too much. I was gonna say like it's like from a scale. I was gonna say like Varka's a little too much, and then Monoto's like it's relatively a little bit better.
Oh well, I suppose it's a sign of progress.
So many machines.
One of the robots I mentioned was once in charge of running our entire organization. She was obsessive about maintaining a full charge. We ended up placing charging stations for her all around our facilities.
Yo, let's go. Or Ito.
But I don't
Ito's
see
not
anything
bad.
like that here.
I think that Ito's like good.
Does
Like,
that mean you don't have
obviously
access
in
to Dr.
official
Sechenov's
drawings,
polymer
not
in
as
your
a
country?
3D model in the
It
game,
was
because 3D model
revolutionary
is like,
here.
meh.
People say it saved
Well, I
our
feel like-
entire way of life.
Like Risley's not bad. Like
Oh, no.
Risley's like that Dorito shape,
Simply
but
put,
like not too
it's a
much as
programmable liquid
Barca,
material.
which I think that's like
It's the
good.
primary topic of the
Or
summit.
like
I'm certain you'll come to fully
Nuvolette.
understand
Nuvolette's not
everything
bad
about
either.
it once you arrive.
Nuvolette's like not the Dorito shape,
And,
but
of course,
like,
you'll get to see another
still
of Dr.
good.
Sechenov's prized inventions, the twins.
I get the feeling you don't
Seth.
share their enthusiasm.
no, yeah. As much as
Oh,
I
did
like,
not mean
Seth
to
is
imply
not my
anything
guy. He's just a
negative.
chill dude. Like Seth
I should learn to watch
is.
my tongue.
Seth is
I
also
fear
good.
my lack of expertise may end up confusing you.
Seth's good.
We will soon arrive at the summit. I advise you to take the opportunity to experience our country's scientific achievements for yourselves. But, to answer your question, Dr. Sechenov's team developed a kind of functional hydrogen cell. Stable fusion reactors in a polymer casing. That is what allows the robots to function without constant recharging.
I know. Okay. Well, like I kind of understand this because like science, but I don't understand the science enough to be like I 100% understand this because my science knowledge is old. I only continued my science learning for so much.
That sounds like the perfect gift for someone we know.
So Brawley and DBZ.
Attention
I don't
passengers.
even remember
the
when
train
he-
is now arriving at its
Hold on
final
a minute.
stop.
Am I even thinking about
collect
the
your
right
vehicle
person?
activation code from Rafik, and a turbine will transport you directly to the site of the International Polymer Summit.
Rafik?
That would be the robot bartender. Don't worry. Just follow me.
Okay, I
Please
googled
await
in
the
case
train
because
in
I was
an
like, I
orderly
swear I'm not
fashion.
thinking about the wrong
We hope to
person.
see you again
Because
soon
my
aboard
DBZ
the
knowledge
vortex.
is very bad, and sometimes I think about the wrong ass people. My only knowledge of DBZ is through my dad, so I sometimes forget. DBZ Brawley is probably my favorite type of anime guy. I don't think he's
Is
like.
that
I feel like
scientist
Brawley is like not
drunk?
too much on one end and too much on the other end. I feel like he's like kind of in that middle. If we're talking about like, I guess, body physique.
Kids.
Because sometimes I
Why
feel
are
like in
these
DBZ, my problem is
kids
that some
here?
people are too
How old
muscular,
are you?
and then I like it throws me off.
No one
a bit.
told me we could bring our
Just a little bit,
families
but then
to
I'm
the
like, that's
summit.
just like the
Or did
way
we
that
get on the
people
wrong
are
train and now we're
in
headed
DBZ,
to
so.
a young pioneers camp?
Comrade, I think these young people are scientists like us.
Scientists? Them?
Check this guy out of a window.
At least we had the good sense not to drink ourselves silly before an important conference.
Thank you. Someone said something.
Young people these days. Always in a rush. You should be at home enjoying the summer. Playing on the swings.
You're being impolite. Our companions are waiting outside. Come with me.
Jesus, we need to chuck this man out of a window. Sounds like a nuclear reactor. I was gonna say, because I was like, I feel like I've heard this somewhere before, but then I was like, I don't know where I've heard this from. And then when you say it sounds like a nuclear reactor, and then my brain's like, oh, that's why. Sounds like usually people talk about nuclear reactors like this. Thank you, Nobu. That just means that they explode. Which is not very fun. Ha ha ha. Depends which is probably the skinny dude or the legendary.
Hold on. Why don't you have some fruit? He looks like he could use it.
Which
Thank you.
Brawley,
I'm
which way
sorry
or
for
the
his
legendary?
behavior.
Oh my. Oh, what is explode? No, we don't let things
Alcohol
explode,
can
please.
have
We don't want
medicinal
things to explode.
benefits in proper dosages.
I prefer not legendary because then, like my explanation before, like I said, I know DBZs like that. We have very muscular
Don't take
people,
any
but
of that
like
to heart, friends.
I cannot.
Next up, the exhibition
Not my
hall.
taste.
And welcome to Facility 3826.
Yeah,
This way.
let's go.
That's Rafik, the one in charge of the activation codes.
I just want to see all the cute robots. Is there cute robots?
Requisition approved. Here's your vehicle activation code.
Because
Have a
like for
safe trip.
Wua, right? Like we got some cute robots in there at some point. I hope there's cute robots and not just robots that will just kill me.
Wait. Our identities.
Nothing to perspire over. We won't need any scanning, Rafik. I've already got a key.
Oh, what? We thought of everything. Honestly, I just like DBZ Brawley. Strong voice and Reluctancy combined with his traumatized personality. NZ Brawley share most of those traits as the amused twink. Oh, we have a guy who's we love it when there's... I love hearing traumatized people. Haha. A science man telling you to go outside and touch grass. No, I will not listen to a science guy who's half drunk telling me to go touch grass. No. Because art is an explosion. No, by the way, don't think about cute robots. But I want no robots! God damn it. I don't get my cute robots. DBZ Brawley is good, much more refined than the legendary Brawley. I see. The robots are Slavic. I doubt they'll be cute. Ah. My sadness. I can only hope. And you will listen to us when
Where did you get that?
we tell you to touch grass.
It always
I
pays
think
to
you
be
did tell me to
prepared
touch
and
grass
keep
one
your
time, and I
eyes
went
sharp.
outside and I touched grass.
This is the
Unfortunately,
International
the robots
Polymer
in
Summit, after all.
In Atomic are
I assume that means you took it from
target
someone else?
practice.
Wait,
Sad.
when you gave them that fruit, did you?
Shh. All I did was facilitate a hands-on experience in the importance of politeness.
Okay, I'm gonna change back.
Goodbye. Please have a safe trip.
A bit a little bit. Now go touch grass. Wait.
Please
Okay.
secure your seatbelt. We wish you a very pleasant journey.
What is the corner of shame? What do I have to do? I haven't done corner of shameness. Okay, I gotta mute and not touch the
If I'm
game.
not
All right.
mistaken, our conference venue is on some kind of floating island. Fascinating.
Okay, I'll be back. I'll go touch grass, which won't be hard, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. It's been 2 minutes. Okay.
Come on, why don't we check out some of the local music?
Yeah, I go touch grass and just
Thank
pantry
you for
when you
tuning
get
in
out
to the
there.
Polymer Exhibition Hall audio
Wow.
guide. You are currently departing.
This place really is like what the prediction indicated. A world that champions science, rationality, and order.
Get to go
Wouldn't you
outside.
agree, Mesmer? I think you might like
I
it
actually
here.
did go outside. Like, I went to my door, opened the door, went out,
I want
touched
to
the
learn
grass.
here, but Since I'm here with you
And then I
two,
closed the door.
I'd call this a business
People in my house
trip
were
at
like, what are you
best.
doing? And I'm like, I'm going to
Suppose
touch
we look at
grass.
it as an academic exchange, the kind with complimentary refreshments.
Good for
featuring
you.
the illustrious
Doubt.
Dr. Fulton,
Doubt.
Dr. Mesmer Jr.
Bruh.
and
I even saw the cat that wanders around in her neighborhood, which I still don't know if this cat is like a stray or like
well,
belongs to someone that's an
here's
outdoor
to a
cat.
pleasant
But I
trip.
call him George. I saw him. I petted him. He didn't want me to leave. I kept petting him. And he's like, don't go. And I'm like, I have to go. Also because it was cold. There's a lot of cats. Majority of area has cats. That is true.
We have
But like
arrived
we
at
don't
your
have like a lot of
destination, the
outdoor
Polymer
cats
Exhibition Hall.
where like I
Please be
live.
careful
Like if you have a
when
cat,
exiting
they're
the
indoor
vehicle.
cats. But this cat I see like walk around like outside on their own all the time, and like I haven't like when I pet them, I'm like, oh, you don't have a collar. So then that's why I think they're a stray cat. But then I'm just like, damn, either you've just been real lucky and you've been living out here as a stray for this long, or like you do belong to someone but you don't have a collar, which then I think that's kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. I don't know. I would believe you if you get chased my dog, but you didn't.
Wow, it's so crowded. Why
There are
is
lots of
everyone
dogs
gathered
in
around
my
the entrance?
neighborhood. Actually, more dogs than cats. I don't think, other than George, I don't think I've ever seen any other house with a cat inside their house even.
Everyone, please wait patiently and enter the venue in an orderly fashion. Dr. Sechenov is about to arrive.
This is so weird. It's very uncanny. It's like a little bit off.
He's here!
Like the face that cat gets. The Istanbul cat's treatment. True! Maybe.
Welcome, comrade.
And I need coffee and
It's
food.
him!
I haven't eaten
That's
yet.
Dr. Sechenov!
You should go eat and wake up, because that would be good. Alright, we're supposed to meet an important guy. Hopefully he doesn't look like an asshole. Oh. She is
Please
supposed to
be
be
careful.
the cutest robot, by the way. Oh, really? God. Dang it. Oh.
Thank you.
It is good that you were unharmed, comrade.
I would believe you if you get chased by a dog, but you didn't. Correction. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't
Please
think
don't
I would
push
get chased by a
everyone.
dog because
We must all be patient.
all
I
my
ask that you
neighbors
be
and the people that
mindful
live
of the
in
safety
my
of your
neighborhood,
comrades in the front row.
their dogs are relatively well behaved. I haven't ran into a dog that like is like that.
That must be Sechenov.
And also a lot
And I
of
suppose
the
those
people that
women were the
are in this
twins.
neighborhood like have families and have kids, so
A
they're
logical
not out
hypothesis.
walking their dogs in the
Oh,
middle of the night. If anything, I
Vertin,
see them like walk
we
their
do
dogs in the
have a
morning.
slight problem.
Also, have you watched
The communicator
Kingdom
must
of
have slipped
Ruin?
out of
You
my
should watch.
pocket
I
during the
have
commotion.
not watched.
By the time I
that
found it
before.
again, well, it seems to have failed a few rapid percussive tests. Which means we've lost our only way to contact Madame Lucy.
Judas robot equal
Unfortunate,
faceless.
but we'll fix it later.
Yeah,
We should follow the crowd
unfortunately.
into the exhibition
Well,
hall for
in
now.
this case, I think the twins look very nice looking. They're like pretty looking. They're not like cute looking to me. I got chased by a Doberman once. Chasing with one dog is surprisingly very easy. I see. Yeah, I've never been chased by a dog before.
The invention of polymer and its uses. The properties of polymer. The establishment of collective. Where should we start?
Let's start with the closest one.
Hello, dear comrades. Welcome to the Polymer Exhibition Hall. I will be your guide. You may call me Terushkova. Please allow me to introduce you to the remarkable history of polymer. In 1936, in seeking a form of liquid data carrier, the brilliant Soviet scientist Dr. Sechenov, influenced by the qualities of heavy water and silicon, created a substance that became what we now know as polymer. Utilizing polymer's unique electrochemical properties, comrades Sechenov and Filamenenko invented the first Soviet polymer hydrogen cell in 1939, paving the way for tremendous advancements in the field of robotics.
That's what Maxim was telling us about, wasn't it? I'm sure Madame Lucy would love to get her hands on one.
Interesting.
However, in 1942, a terrible disaster struck the Soviet Union and the entire European continent, the plague. By the end of this unprecedented outbreak, over 150 million had perished.
150 million? That would make it one of the deadliest outbreaks in human history.
Countless scientists and medical professionals selflessly gave their lives to combating this plague, sacrificing themselves to prevent further death.
I wonder if that's the tragedy that Maxim mentioned.
We will always remember their sacrifice, just as we honor Dr. Sechenov for once again coming to our rescue. It was his polymer that formed the basis of redemption, the vaccine that proved instrumental in stopping the transmission of the disease, saving the Soviet Union from ravages of the plague.
Oh.
Of course, with so many having succumbed to the disease, the Soviet Union turned to further developments in robotics to meet labor demands. Before long, new advanced models of robots made up a significant portion of our labor force, helping to deliver a new age of prosperity.
Is that what you've been aiming at with all of your critter experiments, X?
The twins
in order to fully optimize our robot's production power, Dr. Sechenov led a team of scientists to develop and launch Collective 1.0.
Russian humor, but then you have the devs arguing for their design to satirize the sexy robot trope. Fair enough. Well, like, because like, for me, like, because like designs meant. Okay. Thank you, Dom. Like for me, because like I've only seen like screenshots of the twins in the actual game, and also we have them here. Like to me, I don't know what's the appeal of like I guess the sexy robots. I guess it's just like it. Like to me, no matter how a robot looks, it's still a robot to me, and I think it's very uncanny that you have like, I guess, an attraction to something that is not flesh. I guess, basically not a person. So I think for me, it's not like I think that they look sexy. I just think that they look very pretty. Like how like you look at a painting and you think it's very nice. I think the way that they look or how they're, I guess, designed are very nice. I guess. Like as much, the most I can say is they look pretty. That's it. But they're also like, they're like generally shaped and looked like a woman, so I'm like, oh no, man. If they were dudes, I'd also be like, sure, but I wouldn't like them anymore, man. Like as much as I love my toony men, if you made the twins dudes, I would not be like my thing. I'd just be like, okay, they're robots and they look like dudes. Sure, whatever.
This revolutionary system unified all of our robot assistants under a single vast neural network, ensuring maximum efficiency.
Big, so I didn't get dizzy running around. Oh, we're talking about dog chasing. You do not get chased by dogs, basically. That's a bad thing. And also, we should learn to keep distance away from dogs when they don't want to be near? Question mark? Yeah, I've never been chased by a dog. But like most of the dogs I've seen or I like interact with are like family dogs. They're all usually chill. Yo, she races against robots. How dare you? I guess so. I don't know, man. Yes, that's an understandable viewpoint. Mirai, tell that people who likes Aoife is weird ways. Oh yeah, true. Aoife is also a robot. Yeah, like, yeah, Aoife's a robot. I'm just like, oh, she looks cute. She looks cool looking. I like her design. Like, cool. Like, they didn't just make, well, like, that's it, pretty much. That's my thing. Like, they gave her a face, they gave her, like, clothes. It's like, yeah, sure, okay. Like, just made her look like a person instead of your typical, like, square box robot, and that's it, man. I don't know. Like, regardless if you give them clothes and a face, like, I mean, like, the twins, they don't even have, they have, like, very basic clothes and no face, and I'm just like, yeah, that's chill. Like, I don't know, man. Sorry, no. I can only voice my opinion and say, I don't get you, and I don't know. I don't think I can convince those people, because internet is like that, unfortunately.
Another development. A means of incorporating polymer into the human body. A process called polymer assimilative adaptation.
This is not what you're supposed to do. This is when things turn bad. You do not stick things in the human body that aren't supposed to go in your body. This is one of those things. Like, cool, you made polymer and it did good things, but you don't just shove it into humans and be like, oh, this will be good. It's never good. Don't do that. You just need to watch Metropolis 2001. I've never watched that. Maybe I've seen it in passing before. That blueprint for 60 Robot comes from a movie about human and robot coexistence. Oh, this is based on that Japanese movie. Mirai, with that mindset, explain vaccines. Okay, but like, yes, I know what vaccines are. It's basically you take the bad thing and you shove it in your body so that your body like learns to fight the thing so then you don't get sick. It's basically what you get when you get a flu shot. But like in this case, because it is from a fictional thing, it never turns out good, okay? Real life medicine, it works. Vaccines, they work. This, you could make it work, but like, bruh, this is fiction, and most of the time when you do things in fiction, it doesn't work out. So if this works out somehow and it doesn't turn bad, then I'd be surprised.
It is with this assimilative power that we can now implant interface devices directly into the human body, allowing people to connect to Collective 1.0 and control robots using their minds.
I don't need this! Why would you do it? Like, huh? Bro, you might as well stick a chip in me and then I'd be like, yeah, sure. Which I don't need that either. Transhumanism is cool in fiction, but so far it's just mid with Neuralinks for now. Vaccines are the definition of what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. True. Using the internet with your brain is cool, but the problem is always the means of production for cool tech. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that this isn't cool. It's like, okay, like, cool, I get something in me, and then I can do cool things with it, whatever it might be. Either this or surfing the internet just by thinking about it. It's basically like having, like, VR, but without the VR headset, and I can just do it, and it's just in front of me. But, like, literally there comes more consequences with that than, like, good things that come out of it, unfortunately. Because people love abusing things, and that's just how it is. We love abusing things, and it's unfortunately bad. And then it also causes me an arm and a leg to do so. Actually, my example I was gonna use was like Cyberpunk, but then I was like, I should not do that because like that also is not fun. That actually is not useful to me. I would get killed faster than anything, so let's not use that as an example.
This technology holds the potential to establish a shared database of human minds.
Everything is too
granting
expensive
humanity
to
unprecedented access to knowledge.
Mecca.
And
Yeah.
we are proud to announce that this potential will soon be realized with the coming launch of Collective 2.0.
Tapping into an entire neural network in an instant. It's a daring vision.
I would be cautious. There's no telling what that kind of process could do to the human brain.
Yep, very fun. Mirai just doesn't want us to be in edge. Malware. Capitalism. This reminds me of Neuralink. True. Okay, like, I'm not saying that... Okay, I'm not saying I don't want you guys to be edge runners. But, like... Okay, like, in my brain, right? Watching Edge Runner, my brain's like, this is cool. AKA, I think it's cool to have a Sandy. But I also recognize the fact that, bro, I'm not built for that shit. I use it once and I'm just like dead on the floor. Not like dead, but I'm just like on the floor, and then I feel like I never use this ever again. But it's just stuck. So like, realistically speaking, it's just, I'm not built for that shit. You guys, sure, if you're up for it, go ahead. I'm just not built for that shit.
You have finished Exhibit A, but don't stop now, dear comrades. Please proceed to the lecture hall, where Dr. Sechenov will soon personally demonstrate the power of Collective 2.0.
Okay, I have a question for people who played this game. Does the game, like, does the game, like, I guess, kind of, like, focus on other things, and they kind of go through kind of like that backstory stuff that we kind of went through, or is that the more focus stuff in the game, I guess? Because it seems like, at least to me, like, obviously to the stuff we just learned, right? It's just like the info dumping. It's fine. I'll allow it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Automod, it sometimes does that. Because, like, for me, like, obviously they gotta info dump us with that kind of stuff, so then, like, someone like me who doesn't know anything knows this, so I understand, you know, what we're talking about for the rest of the collab. But for, I guess, the actual game, do you kind of, like, find this stuff out during the game? Or do they kind of, like, this is, like, kind of, like, the focus of the game, I guess? Because I'm interested to see where this content is coming from, I guess. I mean, it's pretty fucked up as soon as you think about the,
Huh? Is that Maxon?
Oh, sorry. Guys, stop. 9 economy, yeah.
I must thank you for coming, Comrade Molotov.
Today is an important day for the Soviet Union. I wouldn't miss it, Comrade Sechenov.
Molotov's here? It's hard to believe after all the bad blood between them.
Oh, I was gonna say, who are these people? And I was gonna say, like, they're gonna probably explain it. There we go. Okay, Atomic Heart is a water shooter with a vague, critique of AI oh my god, I'm reading long words. I just see a bunch of words. Auto retard. Insert. Anyways, moving on. And how Polymer creates a false utopia, which was his name, Maximum, which he talked about earlier, and then also brought up the plague. And I help. There's so much smoke outside that the moon looks like a tangerine. Okay, like, what else do you want me to do, okay? Forests are on fire, people are doing their best. I can only say that it'll die down at some point. The weather just hates us all. It wants us to die on this earth because climate change says hot. I should really get a haircut. Man, I look like Buildards, but short and skinny. Bad. Did I send the moon to the earth? I don't think I should do that. It's kind of bad. Also, I was gonna say, there's beef between people. Why? Did someone steal the idea of polymer or some shit? Because if that is the case, bro.
Thank you.
Lol.
First off, I'm very honored to have so many preeminent experts from every scientific field in attendance today. Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Dmitry Sergeyevich Sechenov.
Such a long name.
We all understand that there are times when a single discovery can turn the entire scientific world upside down.
Bone makes moon look less orange and give it a tail. Pick in Discord. Okay, hold on a minute. I want to look at this funny thing. So just picture this thing as more orange, basically. That's what you're telling me. I got you. Yeah, like I said, hopefully the weather isn't as hot in the next few days, which it's not going to be because I checked the weather. It's supposed to be blistering hot the next week.
But every great discovery must be built upon the knowledge of countless predecessors that rests at its foundation.
I hope the firefighters eventually put out the fire and
before it can be
do their best, but also
for all
hopefully,
time.
We don't have any casualties or anything like that too much, because that's not
have never been solely my own. Only by standing on the shoulders of our forefathers have I gotten the chance to gaze upon the limitless horizons of science.
Also, can I just say this is the most bullshit ass speech ever? This is like the most like... It's totally not about me and the thing that I did. And not having a big ego about it. Anyways, actually the CO2 emission decreased, which makes it hotter, I think. Can you break the moon and send it down the earth? I probably could, no, but I don't think I should do that. As much as I can just do the funny Zhongli alt, I don't really want to do that.
Standing here now, I must thank them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. "19 years ago, when my team and I invented polymer, I had already foreseen its boundless potential. A perfect synergy of mathematics, logic, physics, chemistry, biology, and other foundational studies in equal part, constantly pushing the frontiers of humanity's scientific exploration. Bringing us to this historic day, where I have the honor of inviting every one of you to participate in this preview of Collective 2.0. Comrades, please follow me into the bright, limitless future.
Only alt, please. Aim for this gill body pillow. True, it's like I have this body pillow of gill. Just chuck this rock right here, please, Mirai. Sorry, I have to check on the dogs because they be barking. All good, no. Nobu, that gill body pillow might be just enough that I don't miss my target this time and accidentally hit an entire building. Actually, after that building incident, I haven't had a building incident yet again, so I've gotten better, but still. I was checking on cats because they almost broke their play rod. What did I miss? Nothing much.
What's this?
Thought device.
I'm just going through the game, seeing what stuff be happening.
A metallic outer shell with a silicon motherboard connected to swirling black tendril-like receptors.
I
There
do
are
not want those
suction
things
cups
near me,
on its
please.
base.
Oh, while you were gone though, John, we were talking about two people, and I was like, why should they have? They're like, why is this guy here? They don't have great relationship, and I was like, watch it. Someone stole the idea of polymer from the other guy. That would be funny. But I was like, man, science people having beef. What's new? Also, I didn't like his speech. It's the most like boring ass, most like basic ass speech ever. Needs the pillow at a building so that your flying rock changes course like Merlin and the giant axe in Babylonian. No, don't do that, Nobu! I want to hit things, not change it off course and break something else. Oh, the thought device, that's your nightmare fuel. It just looks creepy. It just tentacles. Oh my god, I can't say his name. Yes, that dude reminds me of a Professor Dallin from Stalkers 2. Oh, very fun.
They've all put it on without any hesitation.
Bro, no, I'm not putting this thing on. I don't care. I'm just gonna watch. I'm not gonna put this thing on.
No adverse reactions either. Looks like it doesn't hurt.
Nope, I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Hypothesis confirmed. Mounting the device does nothing to activate it alone. Counter hypothesis. It may only work on polymerized people.
Wait, what are you doing?
Are we doing dumb ideas? Ha! 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 We're doing dumb
makes
ideas.
Sense. If the plague was ended by mass polymerization, most of the attendees here would already have polymer in their system.
Lol. We're literally injecting ourselves with the very thing. Very fun. Because we always have to do the things. When we want to have a theory, we obviously use ourselves as the test subject. Always. I don't know how to explain this. Reverse/FGO storytelling can make some story elements very predictable. You can always tell when the show use something and would know it's going to be relevant later. I tell you to look at it because if you miss it, good luck getting the context. True. Fair enough. So Genshin. True. Genshin doesn't do that. Hey, I'm pointing this very important dialogue for this very specific item or this artifact set. Please read it so then you get more context for this character that's dead or may not show up very much. Or you'll understand this point that I'm going to make future updates later. At least point it out, man. I'll read it. I'm not gonna not read it. Just tell me what to read. And they don't do that.
But we don't.
So you're gonna inject yourself with it. Good job.
Injected yourself with that redemption vaccine?
Where
Where did you even get that?
Lol.
The exhibition hall's got samples of everything, and I've always had a knack for collecting odds and ends.
But why would you inject yourself?
During our last experiment, I kept thinking that we were missing something, but now I finally figured it out. We don't belong in this world. Even if we change our appearances, at our core, we're still outsiders. But perhaps by injecting myself, I can truly become an influencing factor in this world.
Oh my god.
What sort of chain reaction will this set off? I'm excited to find out.
Lovely.
Plus, if we don't inject ourselves, we risk exposing our identities. Of course, the choice is yours.
Liquors are right again. Oh, we love
I
that.
should have expected this. Typical Arcanist behavior. Why don't I just hold on to these potentially
no, I did look. I did watch the
substances
trailer
for
for the new
Please try to
update
exercise
for
a little more
Genshin.
caution in the future, Dr. X.
I think it's funny that people want Paimon dead in the game right now. I think it's funny. Also, I love it how the biggest leak is everyone's related. Well, not everyone, but all Karians are related to the Tsaritsa. And I just sit there like, huh? Wait a minute. That's like 4 people? What the heck? And then I sit there, I'm like, well, at the same time, I'm kind of not surprised. Because, like, bro, what else were you going to tell me? Also, have you read the Genshin artifacts? There's lore underneath the stats. I have read some of them a little bit, but I have not read all of them. So I do know some, not all. I watched the special program, and yeah, lots of stuff gonna happen to Genshin. Yep. Also, Death shows up again. Last time I saw Death was Curse. Why, Capitano? God damn it!
What about you, Vertin?
I think we should be careful.
All right. Think about all the fun you could be missing out on.
Oh my god! Literally, this is chat! This is you guys! I'm just like, we should be careful and cautious. We should not just inject ourselves with random things, and you guys are like, no, do it. It'll be fun. God X.
Oh, fascinating. It's like a whole new perspective. This demands thorough exploration.
Comrades, I encourage you all to try these thought devices and experience a preview of Collective 2.0's features.
Dr. Sechenov, please allow me a question. Collective 1.0 has already saved our citizens from a disaster. But now you're aggressively pushing, pardon my wording, for the launch of Collective 2.0.
Party pooper. I am party pooper sometimes. So since the devs confirmed it is so, it's not elite the Tsaritsa's descendants. Yes, I agree with you. Lol. I will be the party pooper. Yeah. Yeah. I heard about that, so I was just like, well, that's funny. For Genshin, I mean, about what the dev said. But I'm interested to see the drama that goes down. Also, I like, I believe his name is Piero. I like his 3D model because they did that in the trailer, so looks good. Not bad. But yeah.
Do you intend to have the entire population wired to these thought devices? How can you ensure the devices are safe? Are you not concerned about the potential dangers? What if this new collective fails in some way and threatens all our hard-won happiness? I only mean to say that so many people gave their lives to help us get this far. I wouldn't want to see their sacrifices rendered meaningless.
I do understand your fear, comrade, but please rest assured. We've conducted rigorous testing and verified that the thought device is completely safe.
You say this, and clearly
With
that's
that
not the case.
reassurance, I ask that once you've implanted your thought device, you please continue to the next gallery, where you'll be able to experience the wonders of mind-machine interface in a live demonstration.
Bro, legitimately, I'm just like, if it was all safe and dandy, I wouldn't have the rest of this collab to play through. And the game wouldn't exist. So that's a straight up lie, man. But I can't believe Jolie is gonna be Deeds. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is true or not, because I heard this as a theory that, in the trailer for all the characters in Snezhnaya, at the end it shows the Tsaritsa, and there's like a kid that gets like frozen at the end. And I don't know if I remember this theory correctly, but people are like, oh, she had a kid And then people are like, oh, then the dad would be like I believe the third descender. But then I was like, I don't know that descender stuff enough to be like, I understand this thought or this possible theory because I don't look into theories as much anymore because I just watch like people play the main story for Genshin. So I'm just like, that stuff kind of a little over my head. So yeah. Oh, look, an update. Totally not Skynet birthing from Terminator. Imagine Skynet is in everyone's head. That would not be fun, no, Rue. That would be a not fun thing.
I thank you all again for your participation. And I look forward to exploring this new horizon
when will all the
with
bad
you
stuff
all.
happen? I want the bad stuff to happen so I can be like, ha! You know, laugh at people. That's be her kid. Okay, so it is her kid. Okay.
Oh, I remember you. You weren't hurt, were you? Tereshkova wasn't able to properly handle the crowd. I've already arranged for staff to work on improving her logic.
I'm fine, Dr. Sechenov. Your twins helped me up. They seem somewhat different from other robots.
You have a sharp eye, dear girl. When I constructed the twins, I made use of some experimental techniques. Currently impossible to mass-produce, I'm afraid.
I love when we use experimental things.
The epitome of
Very
both
fun.
science and art. A perfect fusion of power and beauty. I think of them as my greatest creation.
They do have a rather reassuring presence.
I heard there'd be 3 young scientists joining us today. To be so accomplished at such a young age is something worthy of respect. If you run into any trouble today, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'll do whatever I can to assist you.
Oh, as it happens, I think we actually could use some help. Do you have any idea where we could get this device fixed?
I love how Axe just straight up just asses him, and I'm just like, bro, like, I don't know if that's a good idea, but hey, man, you do your thing. I'm just here. I'm just here waiting for all the bad things to happen, because all the non-bad things are just like non-bad things.
Access granted.
Also, it's the box with all the tentacles coming out of it. I don't want it. Also, what is it? Like, is it just like another robot, or is it like just like a normal robot, and then it goes like, and something happens to it, so then it goes crazy. Like, I don't understand like what it is. Or I should say what its function is, I should say. That's probably a better idea.
Welcome, comrades. This is the assembly room Dr. Sechenov
The
recommended.
sexual harassment or her mechanisms? Huh? Is that what she's made for? What is this? Why would you make a robot that does that shit? I don't know. I guess answer to both? I don't know the context of that question. Why would you ask me? Okay, I understand the second part. I don't understand the first part. Why are you be asking me that? Come here, Mirai. No,
Are you interested
grab
in learning
me.
more
Don't
about
grab
the
me.
production process, comrade?
I shall not be grabbed. Away. Shoot. Repair vendor who was sexually harassed for
What
assault.
you see here is the
Agnes
production
Indeed.
line for the
Again, crude Russian
VOVA6 lab tech,
humor.
often
Oh,
dubbed
I
VOVA.
see.
Commonly used in laboratories.
Yeah,
are
no, I will
VOVA6s
find every
assist
means possible
scientists
to
with conducting
to
tests
break
and
this thing.
critical experiments.
I need like one of those funny Looney
The
Tune
Volvo
big
model's
hammers, and then I just
humanoid
need to do the
limbs
smash.
feature over 100
And then it breaks.
sensors.
But it probably
Outside
won't do
of
that,
lab
but,
work, they
you
are
know.
also capable of providing other services, such as playing musical instruments, cooking meals, providing massages, and more. Some people even treat their vulva as
Well,
a
the
personal
Agnes is
companion.
not playable,
In
but
fact,
she is.
our artificial intelligence models
is
mean they
the-
are
the-
entirely capable of serving
protagonist?
as
I've
your
never
very
seen
own
the-
robotic friends.
Oh, man. I don't know what this
Hold
piece
on.
looks like.
What's that sound? And we're here to find a repair vendor. Where is it?
Oh, some kind of performance art, perhaps?
Eh? Oh, interesting. I just googled with the protagonist.
Why was she moved over here? Comrades, this is your repair vendor.
No. No. I'm saying as as far as away possible from that thing. I am not going near it. Maybe they wanted to put funny robots as the collab characters, and they decided we don't want to put a human person as a funny playable collab character. We just want the funny robots. I don't know.
Access granted.
Nope, I'm not going near this thing.
Oh?
This machine is a multifunctional repair device, suitable for indoor use by our staff. Other than basic repair functions,
Oh, hey,
she is also
it's the
able
sus
to
fridge.
repurpose raw materials into
we're not
whatever
going near
tools
this way.
you may
Why
require.
does this remind me of the creation of...
Amazing. Well, let's give it a whirl.
You can do that, X. I'm gonna stand against the wall at the farthest wall possible from this thing.
Unidentified object detected. Initializing analysis.
This is an abnormal reaction. How strange. My database has no record of any comparable circumstance.
You know, I really shouldn't be accepting unknown inputs from strangers.
Oh, no.
A stranger is just a friend you haven't tasted yet.
Nope.
X, watch out!
Nope. I say no! Do not come near me. Nora Japanese VA also voices 4 Azure Lane extra ships. Oh, lol. I guess she'd be doing that. Alright, teams. What are we doing? Okay, what do I feel like doing? I don't know. What do I feel like doing? Oh, I know the team I want to do. Actually, maybe not. No, we can do this team. Why not? I'll do this team. And then I'll put do this.
At the ready.
Oh, nope. I was grinding before. We do not put the auto on. Alright, let's do this. Oh god, this music is... What is that bass sound in the back? It's so heavy. I do not like that sound. Whatever the bass sound is in this music, it is... No, I do not like it. Okay. Let's do this. Dude, press all the funny buttons.
Please lend me your power.
The moment of silence.
Then do...
I'll keep them occupied. I have the rear.
Awaken.
Until the torch is lit.
Strike when the time is right. Take this.
That's it.
I believe it's inspired by Nora theme from the DLC. Okay. So I was gonna say the bass is so strong. Not I was gonna say violent, but it's not that violent. It's just very strong. And I'm like, my ears are like, I do not like that.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
There you go, we beat up a fridge.
Detecting abnormal combative behavior from Nora. Requesting control. Rebooting Nora systems. Reboot complete.
What was that? That was the worst thing I've ever tasted! Metallic and yet almost woolly and wrong! Just plain wrong! Come on, give me something to really savor.
Nope. I'm still not going to go near this thing. It's not okay.
I don't suppose there's a way to make her sound a little less. Well, just a little less that.
The repair vendor's speech algorithms are not within our direct control.
Perhaps we can manage on our own. I've seen an arcane skill that can modify a person's speech based on the caster's wishes. But I'm not familiar with how to cast it. Try contacting Madame Lucy. She may know the incantation.
Good idea. It'll also give us the chance to check the repair vendor's handiwork.
Go to the fridge. It has upgrades. Okay.
Researcher X, hello.
Another detail
fantastic.
I like inside Nora, her
So at the
main
very
shop
least,
music is
she did
so
repair
chill,
it.
but outside Nora is hellish.
I see.
Fair.
I will process your request. There
Okay, I will go to the fridge
is
later
an
and check the
arcane skill
updates.
in my database that may be of assistance. It is known as Manner Mender. I have sent the specifics of the incantation to your communicator.
Thank you very much, Madame Lucy.
You are most welcome.
Manner Mender.
Ugh. Fiddlesticks! What did you do to me? My mind... It's time for class, kids! Ugh. What's happening?
Think of it as installing a language patch.
Okay, here with the
How rude!
whole language patch.
You're not welcome here anymore! This repair vendor is closed!
This is like the equivalent of like Blue Hill just not having a good time. You cannot
We
swear.
will need to investigate the cause of your abnormal behavior, Nora. Please cooperate.
Why does she sound like Farina? That is true. A little bit there.
Prepare to initiate forceful investigation procedures.
Wait. How about I try something with Nora? I can directly connect to her using this thought device. It's the perfect chance to try out the features of Collective 2.0.
Dr. X, things are already complicated enough as is. Let's leave this to the professionals.
Don't overly activate your disquietude. You still remember the topic of my research here, don't you? I can't pass up this opportunity.
if that is what you request.
Well, I don't think this will turn out very well. I'm just gonna say. Maybe? Who knows?
Wow. Looking through Nora's primary functions, there's been some scintillating things uploaded to her database.
Thank you for the hydrate no-no.
Let's set the complicated data aside for now and try using a mental command.
I'm getting bonked too for no reason. God. All the numbers.
Everything looks normal so far. It seems like the restart successfully cleared the errors in her code. No, hold on. There's an abnormal entry in the access log.
Thankfully, Nora is going crazy.
What are you doing, you cad? This is no way to treat a lady!
Oh.
Nora forcefully ejected me. Felt like getting slapped across the face.
I told you already. This repair vendor is closed.
She has some very colorful responses. Is that her default setting? Can she really refuse an inspection like that?
All robots in this facility are linked to the collective neural network and are not permitted to disobey human commands. Considering her prior combative behavior, she is evidently malfunctioning as well.
What? Have you got a problem with a woman who speaks her mind?
I just think that from a pure safety standpoint, and considering our current situation, this feels like a mistake.
Doesn't a lady have a right to her own feelings? Ugh. What about you two? You must have some thoughts on this.
I don't want my opinions to be shared and whatever.
We do not have an answer for you at this time.
How disappointing. I bet you've never even bothered to feel an emotion.
Comrade Sechenov did install emotional expression modules into our platforms.
What a waste to put them in, you frigid ice queens.
Hello, Bachi. How are you doing? Well, you're doing good?
Regardless, please report the details of this abnormal request in your access log, Nora.
I have no idea who made that request. All I know is that ever since that entry appeared in my log, I've had no patience for anyone toying with my emotions. Now, stop pestering me with questions. I've already told you everything I know.
Situation documentation successful.
Someone
Comrade
just
doctors,
putting things?
we deeply apologize for your exposure to this incident.
Did someone just put random code in?
Dr. Sechenov has expressed his concerns about your safety. Please follow us. We will escort you to him.
I've missed 3
What's
streams
next on the
of
schedule?
exams.
Will we get to
It's all
interact
good,
with even
Bachi.
more robots?
We get busy sometimes. It's all good.
Comrade Sechenov will arrange an
Yo,
itinerary
debating
for
with
you.
the fridge. Yeah, we are. We debating with the sus fridge. Oh. The bad things are happening. Okay, bad things shouldn't happen, but bad things are happening. That means things are going to start moving in the plot. Let's go.
What's happening?
This is the one time where I want bad things to happen. In the main story, I'm like, no, bad things happen. I don't want
Warning.
that.
Control over the exhibition hall has been lost. The All-Soviet Exhibition Center has activated its emergency drill procedures.
Let's go. The bad things happen.
Has the security here been hacked?
All robots within the exhibition hall have had their connections severed. The cause is unknown.
Nothing ever happens. True. Sometimes.
Understood, Doctor. We will proceed to the exhibition hall, continue broadcasting our coordinates, and await the arrival of reinforcements. Please wait here, comrades. A turbine will arrive in 1 minute and 43 seconds to transport you to Chelome. We must return to the exhibition hall. Please remain inside the assembly room.
What do you think, Vertin?
If something is happening in the exhibition hall, I don't think we can afford to wait around here until trouble inevitably finds us.
Yep, as they all do.
We should head out and assess the situation.
Let's go.
I concur entirely. What do you think, Mesmer?
Why would I expect either of you to follow orders? I've done your psyche vals.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do things, man. You gotta do things. Alright. Let's see what's up. Watch it when the robots go haywire.
Hello, dear comrades. Welcome to the Polymer Exhibition Hall. I will be your guide. You may call me Tereshkova.
Where have all those mustachioed lab robots gone? I thought they were supposed to help the researchers.
Who knows? Maybe the twins already calmed the situation down.
Polymer Parts, Part 7.
Just what is this situation exactly?
You feel like it. Okay.
Please
Thank you, Don. I
help
appreciate
me.
it.
Wait, I hear...
Someone is asking for the help. Shall we help them? Well, it depends on the person. Guys, what's happening? Why are we doing this?
Please help me.
This is awful. We have to find out what's going on.
Just be careful.
I'll try my best. I think I can make it to him if I stay close to the wall.
Please help me.
What happened?
You'll be all right. Stay calm. You'll lose blood if you struggle too much. Let me check your wounds.
What's wrong?
Impossible. This violates every law of nature. He's already...
Watch out, robots.
Huh? They saw him.
Mesmer, get back here, quickly!
I was gonna assume she was gonna say he's already dead. For a moment there. Oh, robots. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Ow, wait! It's a trap. It is definitely a trap. I hate it when people lure us into a trap. I don't want to get Okay.
Please
You can find a
stand back.
robot. Scary robots. This collab is here just so they can torture Whisper Jr. True. Okay, we get. I haven't read their funny things. I don't know what they do. Actually, I should say I don't know how to use them properly.
Greetings, comrade timekeeper.
Because I'm
we
still
have
building
observed
them.
that your visits follow no consistent pattern, either in timing or frequency. We have noted that other residents in the suitcase describe your unpredictable appearances as distracted.
I guess we can wing it. I guess we'll just wing it. This technically the twins' first main impression. True. Okay, I don't know what this. I don't know what this team is. I don't know what they. I don't know what to do for this team. Cause it whack. You have Flutter Page? No, I don't have Flutter Page. This is the same problem I have with Jessica. Every single time she comes back for a rerun or a select banner, there's other people I'd rather pull for. How to do this? I could just wing it and just randomly put people and then be like, this will work, even though it's not optimal. Chen is very bad for almost everyone besides you before me, so Enigma and 6 and Charon. Yeah. It's okay. I only have yo, bro, I pulled for Chen and then I pulled for Liang purely because I want to play Chen. So don't worry. Sometimes I will just pull for people because I want to be able to play other people. Okay, we're 6. Search. Where are you? Here you are. Where is Charon? Here you are. Alright, the boys together. Alright. I gotta. Poor guy needs an early Euphoria. Euphoria. Yeah. But the thing is, there's so many characters getting Euphoria, and then I'm just like, bro, I don't have enough of like the material to level up their Euphoria because I keep getting stuck. I'm stuck currently on one of the levels in the game mode. So I'm just like, bro, I can't level up people's things. It's so bad. Okay. I'm gonna wing this because I don't know what I'm doing.
There's time still to avoid this fate.
Alright, time to do this. I know what I'm doing? No, but, you know, it'll be fine. Oh, God! I really don't know what I'm... Oh, God. What am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing. These are obtained from the monthly shop. Yeah, but then, like, I have to wait in the monthly shop. Well, like, because I used up all the keys and stuff. Should I give a TLDR? You could, or you can watch me wing it and not know what I'm doing and fail miserably. So, here, since we're only doing this one fight, I think I'll survive without a TLDR, but you can give me a TLDR, so if I need to do this again, I know how to do this. Oh. Never mind, they're giving me a TLDR right here. I'm good, I got it. That means I just gotta read, which I'm like, oh god. Each conduct allies corresponding conduct is shown below the AP area. Oh god, I don't... Oh, I misclicked. You know what? I wing it, and it'll be fine. It won't be. It'll be fine.
The moment of silence.
The dead embrace you.
Overclock restrictions lifted. Activating auto-polymer circulation.
Secure channel created.
Until the torch is
it's
lit.
foolproof, actually, even if you don't use a single card, you can try using nothing. Oh, true.
Repolymerizing. Polymer release function engaged.
Oh, well, I did something. Okay, realistically, I don't need to press the funny all buttons, but like I think it's just funny that I do them. So.
There is no end to this misery.
Just a crossword to solve.
Magnetic field deployed.
The moment of utterance.
Computation check.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate.
I love
easily
how
lost.
Charon right now is literally used in like the Laplace team, which I think is very funny because I'm just like, wow, they're just trying to recruit this guy into Laplace, which I'm just like, it's kind of funny because Charon at this point is basically like a zombie. So I'm just like, bro, can you imagine how many
Victory secured.
like people would be like, can we use you as a test subject? I'm like, bro, don't do that to this poor man. You've been through enough.
Thank you, Left.
You were advised to wait in the safety of the assembly room.
We aren't really the sort of people to wait around in an emergency. But apologies can wait. There's more pressing issues to deal with. X, are you coming with me? We need to get to Mesmer Jr. and figure out what happened with that man she found. Mesmer, are you all right?
I'm fine. But this is tremendously unnerving.
If Mesmer Jr. would get an altar, she would probably be, dynamo. Yeah. Huh.
Help me, young lady.
What's going on?
I'm still alive.
No, that's not possible. I'm sorry, but you're clearly dead. It's just that your device is still transmitting your voice.
Then that wasn't just some awful hallucination. That's really my body, and I'm a goner.
What happened?
But
People die
how
when
are
they're
you
killed, that is
still
true.
able to communicate with us?
You're surprised. I suppose I would be too. But the science is clear to me, at least now. It's fitting that my corpse can serve as a new teaching exhibit for the Hall. If I am truly dead, then what is speaking to you is only the polymer still active in my body. The thought device must be serving as a communicator of sorts.
Oh.
The polymer must have absorbed some of my neurochemical signals and brain function, forming an imprint of my mind. That's how it can answer you.
Can you tell us what happened here?
People started to act strangely, like they were losing their minds. And then the robots turned on us. They were killing people. My colleagues and I ran for safety. I remember some of them got away.
You're saying there are survivors?
Many. I regret. So close to launching Collective 2.0. Now I'll never...
Oh, now he's dead.
We didn't even ask for his name.
He was dead before you even got there. It wasn't really him, just an echo of his brainwaves. I don't understand. Even tied up, this scientist still seems to be trying to ram his head into the wall. Do we have any idea what's going on? Why did you come back?
The situation in the exhibition hall remains out of control. However, I received a notification that the security door had been opened. I had to ascertain whether you were in danger.
I was the one that pushed for us to leave. I thought perhaps we could help in some way, but I didn't anticipate any of this. Thank you, Left.
On that topic of whatever's going on here, could it have something to do with the collective?
Wright is proceeding to the source of the incident. My mission now is to ensure the safety of all of our guests.
I love it when a guy says everything is okay and then nothing is okay, and I say yes, things go bad so that I can get the action.
Your theory is interesting, comrade, but further investigation will have to wait for now. Please follow me, comrades. I will escort you somewhere safe.
Okay, so the robots killed a bunch of people, and then they're still kind of, I guess, not existing, but like the guy was still talking because of the Polymer and then the thought device. That's interesting. That's kind of like, I don't want that. Like if I die, I just die. Just like, I don't want that. Just leave me be. I wonder what made the robots go crazy. It's kind of weird. Unless whoever put that random code in the sussy fridge also put it in the robots, then that could probably be the reason, but who knows.
What's that on the ground?
A defensive perimeter of pulse mines. These will temporarily stun robots, but are harmless to humans.
Well, that's very helpful.
You shouldn't be here.
We found a survivor.
Understood. Attempting to reassert admin privileges over exhibition hall controls. Attempt 16. Failure.
Oh, God. I don't think it's gonna
Please do not panic, comrades. Help will arrive shortly. A special operations agent will take responsibility over evacuating you safely. The malfunctioning robots may resume their assault at any time. Please stay behind the defensive perimeter.
Oh. I hear sound.
Is that another haywire robot?
No hostiles detected.
Then what is that?
The sound's getting closer. Get ready to fight.
Nobu's gonna nap. Have a good night. Alright, Nobu.
Critters. I should just blow this entire door to bits.
Have fun in your sleep. Oh. Hello? What's with this music? Also, what's with this panning? Are we trying to make this guy look cool?
Some kind of critter caused this.
Out of my way!
why, but this music makes me think about like those 80s pop musics. Like, oh my, it's so funny. The music with this is so funny. Sure, we have like old 80s music with like with guys, and I'm just like, what is this? Is this the pro tag? Question mark? It's a put a big question mark here.
What good is a lock like that, Charles? Was it just to keep idiots out?
Who is this?
He doesn't appear to be a robot anyways.
Oh, it's the main character of Atomic Heart.
Yeah,
I was right. My guess was right. Let's go.
Are you certain of that? It looks like he's arguing with his glove.
Don't be so testy, Major. As long as I'm here, those locks won't be any trouble for you.
What? I know I said, hey, male robot, but I was like, I'm just joking. And then they're like, here's a male robot. I'm just like, oh, okay. Lol.
They wouldn't be able to stop me even without you.
I don't deny that. But I could have contacted the twins and asked them to open the door instead.
And the glove he's wearing, I think, talks to him. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this conversation. Because, at least based off of what I'm looking at here and based off of what everyone else is saying. So, yeah. The funny glove is the funny robot, and we're talking to it. So, well, that's... it works. Whatever works, man.
Why didn't you tell me that before I blew it up?
It's okay, man.
I didn't want to interrupt your fun.
Oh, no, the Major is human. No. I understand that. No. I'm just saying that the glove is the robot, and he's wearing said glove, in which then I'm saying he's talking to a robot that is a glove on his hand. And I think that's kind of funny. Oh my god, it's the protag of Atomic Hearts. True, protag. Can I just... Okay, I don't know if I'm being honest or am I just biased, but I think he's like okay looking. Though he is old man, so it's not bad.
What happened? And what the hell are these kids doing here?
Bro, we're not children. Actually, we are. Well, they are children. I'm not child. I might look like a child because I'm small, but I'm old as crazy. You know, Charles has a good point. Blowing up doors is pretty fun. Hey, you're right, Evie. I'm not saying he's not making a good point, you know. Also, I was gonna say, why interrupt the guy when he was already going to do it anyways? Oh, okay, gotcha. I jumped to conclusions. All good. United BB. I may be small, but I am not young. I am old. I'm way older than you anyway. Well, older than him anyways. I'm literally a fossil, pretty much.
Codename P3.
And his trusty companion, Charles. We were informed about an incident at the Polymer Exhibition Hall. Our orders are to bring a swift end to this situation and limit any scandal that might hamper the launch of Collective 2.0. In other words, Dr. Sechenov sent us to assist you. Now we just need to find out who did this.
Understood. Dr. Sechenov has confirmed that this was a targeted attack on the Collective 2.0 launch.
Huh, that's obvious. Anybody able to hack into the exhibition's controls has got to have some serious backing. Lots of people resent the boss, think he's in the way of their own ambitions.
Is this like the, I guess, the plot of the actual game, that this is what kind of happens, I guess? Or is this just purely for the collab purposes of this story? Because I'm just curious in comparison to... Oh no, technically, John, you said it was like, this is like the equivalent of kind of like a more ad thing. Well, I guess you could technically technically call the Assassin's Creed one more of an ad thing too, but I did enjoy it, so.
Like Molotov, or any of the various enemies of the Soviet Union.
Molotov? That's the man who shook hands with Dr. Sechenov in the lecture hall.
Hold on. You mean he actually showed up? Where's he now?
Oh, we bring him back.
Comrade Molotov left in a car shortly after Dr. Sechenov's speech concluded.
He sure made a quick exit. All right. Thanks for the report, ladies. You can stand down. I'll take care of things from here.
We have not received orders to conclude our mission. These survivors still require protection.
I've got that covered too. Charles, give me the data on our survivors. Start with those kids.
Ah, this may cause a predicament.
Gentlemen, we are scientists from abroad who were invited to participate in the summit. Your database might not have information on us. I think it'd be better to introduce ourselves directly. My name is Vertin. This is Mesmer Jr., and that's X.
She's right, Major. I have no data on them. Though I can tell that those two haven't been polymerized.
Not polymerized. Crispy critters. Hardly see that these days.
Let's go.
Perhaps it's better to focus our efforts on searching for and rescuing other survivors.
I also noticed that their names don't appear in any available immigration records, and that they were only added to the guest list for the summit earlier today.
You mean they snuck in?
It would appear so.
Major.
So we've got potential spies at the site of a complete disaster. Teenage spies. What do they stoop to next?
It's not like that, Major. Please, allow me to explain.
Where should I send them, Charles?
That's complicated. Perhaps the Juvenile Justice Committee, or a counterintelligence agency.
Any ideas, X?
The signal here isn't great. Maybe your glove should check again?
That isn't funny.
We should run.
Concurred.
Okay. Okay, guys, I don't think, not to say running is bad, but like, I don't think we can outrun people here. Also, there's like debris everywhere. What am I?
God, can't get any info if they're dead. Hey, twins, help me catch them. Alive. We'll each take one. Got it?
Understood.
Great, now we're being chased. I don't like this.
Take this. Made you look.
Hey, nice. We baited them. Debate. We teleport. I can do that too. I love teleporting.
Was that magic?
I can teleport. I can also fly, but I don't think I can fly in a building, unfortunately, because my wings are too big. They just take up too much space. Also, there's rubble everywhere, so that makes it worse. They fell for the classic blunder. True, they did. It's like your cat. Nope. Goodbye. Let me run. Let's go. We made it outside. Freedom.
We should be safe out here. Was that an earthquake?
Robot. I'm gonna guess.
No. There's something big coming from the exhibition hall.
Oh. That's not fun.
What is that?
Oh, I hear the music.
Looks like things are about to get even more dangerous. But hey, good news. There's a building over there.
Run!
Let's take shelter there.
Run to the building.
Quick, get down. I think it's gone. For now.
Great.
Isn't sending such a supersized robot after us a little extreme?
Well, that's not very fun. I hate being chased by robots. This is not fun.
Neat interior. Smells lived in. And traces of mold removal on the walls.
I want
But
to live in here.
where are the residents?
This place feels strange. It's almost like...
No sign of any robotic technology in here. And all the food is untouched. It's like this house has been isolated from the outside world for years. And yet... a plow, 3 oil pastels, and an assortment of strange alarm clocks. A few syringes, and a bottle of men's cologne? These things don't look like they belong to a family, but rather a dozen people or so, with their lives all mixed together.
There's some personal effects in here. Letters, family photos, and...
I've started recording. Come on, Mama. What's that sound?
It's coming from this pocket watch device. That journalist we met, Maxim, he had something like this too.
Don't worry. I'm recovering well here. All of us comrades in the ward do what we can to help each other, so we can overcome any difficulties.
Don't forget about me, Mama. I really miss you, Papa. It's already been a month.
I remember, little squirrel. The next time you visit, remember to bring that doll with you. The one with the pretty floral dress on the balcony.
Were they the owners of this apartment? Where did they go?
Not a clue.
There's all sorts of things on the balcony, but the doll isn't here.
God.
Put your hands up first, then turn around slowly.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. We did walk into a house that could have occupied people, so fair enough.
Please,
but still,
don't shoot, ma'am. We're just...
Call me Tamra. Foreign kids. A rare sight. The last time I saw misbehaving kids was before the plague. It's a shame so many lives were cut short. What'd you do to anger a Beliash like that? Steal its H-beams? Oh, I see. You're those unknown variables Xena was talking about. All right, tell me what happened. Don't they tell you to obey your elders where you're from?
Well, that's just very random, but you know,
Allow me to explain, Madame Tamara. And that's what happened, ma'am. I swear, everything we've said is the truth.
I see. Just another group of foolish kids caught up in a conflict they shouldn't have been a part of. If I take you at your word, that is. But branding 3 kids terrorists and sending out a Beliash to stop them? The people in this country have gone mad. You have my sympathy anyway. But I have more important things to do than babysit. Considering your situation, how about you hide here a little longer? When I'm done with my work, I can send someone to help you out with the orb head outside. But all this is a memorial for the good folks we lost to the plague, so don't touch anything.
I don't want big robot
Or
chasing
you can
us.
always leave. God knows I won't stop you.
I don't want big robot chasing us.
We'll accept your offer, ma'am. Not like we can confront the Beliash with just the 3 of us. Might as well stay put for now, right?
It does make sense. We'll stay and help you, Madame Tamara.
Then you're smarter than I took you for. Relax, I won't hurt you. Come, look.
Ew. I looked up what this big robot looks like. Not very fun. I do not like it. There's a no-no.
I think of this place as a memorial, although it doesn't commemorate any heroes. Just everyday people. Like the one who owned all these clocks. They belonged to Olga Sokolova, a 23-year-old nurse. A very jumpy, anxious girl, but honest. Taking care of her possessions takes a lot of effort.
Why does this name sound familiar? Like I've heard it somewhere, and then I don't remember where. I've heard this name before. Why? In somewhere else, but I don't remember where. I can't pick it out. Where have I heard this name? Do I even remember anything? No, I don't, unfortunately. But we'll continue on. Also, I want to know about this person.
Patient number 28 needs their medication.
Why did she need so many clocks?
Olga was terrified of forgetting all sorts of things. She'd set her alarms to remind her to administer medication, shots, you get the idea. But it wasn't enough. In the end, she went to the hospital too, leaving me with this mess.
This one looks the oldest.
You're right, that was the first. It'll ring in just a moment. It's why I came here today.
I could not be in a house with that many clocks.
Happy 20th birthday, Sasha.
You can turn it off now. Her daughter isn't around to hear it. The plague took her, just like so many others. 20 years old. How time flies. Kids, come give me a hand.
An entire wall of tools. Looks like whoever lived here liked making things by hand.
That's an understatement. There's a basket under the workbench full of all kinds of toys and electronic parts. Andre and Vanya loved tinkering with those kinds of things. All right, kids. The sooner we finish cleaning, the sooner we can deal with that hunk of metal outside. Maybe I'll bring a few robots over to show my old friends how much our country has developed.
So, I'm back. What's up? I don't want to get chased by a robot again.
Is this why you've been keeping things just the way they were?
Ah! Same. Also eating chicken with fish. Ooh!
This isn't really their home. I just moved their things here. Like taking a snapshot of their former lives. A cenotaph for the dead.
What did I miss?
I'm
I believe
old.
this is my
And the older I get,
favorite
the more I
country.
recall my past memories.
Yes.
Everyone moved on so quickly, I couldn't bear to throw anything away. So I put it all here. Xena called it stupid. But she didn't stop me either.
Well, I appreciate that there are no robots and everything is normal here. Thank you. At least one thing I appreciate.
At the height of the plague, none of us would say it. But we all wondered the same thing. Is humanity doomed? But even so, no one gave up. Everyone kept on stubbornly surviving, as if we
What's
could
the hate for
outlast the whole
robots?
disaster.
I just don't like it
Outlast
when I
the
get
sun
chased down by
itself.
scary robots.
Whatever it took to see our lives return to normal.
Also, I'm just like,
We
I
would
don't
say, who better to withstand the
like,
harsh winter than us?
I don't mind robots.
help
Like,
each
if they
other,
help me here and there,
encourage
sure,
each
that's
other
fine. But I don't
through the
need
hard
robots to
moments.
this extent. This is a
We
little
let
much
the
for
flames
me.
of our most
As you already
fervent
met
hopes
P3 and
warm our
Charles.
hands.
Yes, I did. I
We
love the
kept
music when
telling
he
ourselves,
intros in. When they
"Don't
intro
cry.
him in, because it reminds me of
If we
like
sow our
80s,
seeds
like
today,
like
we'll reap a
80s music,
bountiful
and then they do
harvest
the
in the future."
panning all the way up to the top, and I'm just like, that's
But
so
some
funny.
never saw the spring.
Also, I think it's funny that he has a glove that's a robot, and then I said, it's funny how I said male robots
My
earlier, and I was like, oh,
condolences.
this is a male robot. Just in a glove. Whatever works, man.
To be honest, after so many years
And then he's
have
like,
passed,
kind of sus
even
that there's
grief
3
has
random
faded.
people that I know nothing about that are here
But
when
once in a
everyone's
while,
dying.
I find
And then we said
myself
run.
thinking that The happiness we have today
We implemented the
is something they'll
famous
never see.
JoJo strat, which is running away. I love it. And then we get chased by funny robots. Then just gently tap them. This fish sucks, man. I wish my coffee
If
would be
Andre and little
more-
Vanya were still alive, they would have been overjoyed
Basically,
to see a
anything
world covered in metal
at the
machines.
level of robotic facility
And
piss you off.
Vanya's mother,
Yeah,
Rosalia,
like that's yeah.
she would have been happy
Like
too.
if you had a robot that, like, you know, for example, if you're an elderly person, you had a robot that helps you around the house because, you know, you can't, you know, do certain things or whatever. Like, that's like a little bit help here and there or whatever, right? That's fine. But like anything to like murderous robots,
Strange.
or like robots that seem helpful that can
What
be
is it?
murderous, I'm just like, no, we don't need that.
We saw this person at the summit.
Oh, you're right! I didn't notice it when we looked at the picture the first time, and then she's like, wait, we've seen this person before! And then I looked again and I was like, wait, you're right! I did a double take! I looked again and I said, wait, no, you're right. We did see this guy. I would like to have the night guard job, please. I would not. It's similar to those robots. They're supposed to be workers or entertainers, not a robot dog chase. Yeah. Like I said, if they're helpful in ways that, you know how like I said, like support workers, or, you know, to do things that are like, I guess, like, you know, what's the word I'm trying to look for? That can help, you know, benefit people's lives a little bit more, and then it doesn't have to be, you know, anything too big or whatever, but like, no murderous robots disguised as like chill robots. That's not how this works. My life is boring. I would like to make it interesting. Fair enough, no. The twins get quirky at night. Oh, very fun. If I have to deal with possessed robots, then I'll take it. Fair enough. Dom.
You mean little Vanya? Are you sure?
What was I gonna say? Is there actually only 12 parts in the collab? I just want to know, because then if you're saying 7 is a good place to stop, then I'll take it, because then that means we only have like 5 more parts if there's only 12 parts in it. But yeah. Let me rephrase. All right. Anyways, we'll continue on while you rephrase there.
That journalist we met, he called himself Maxim. He had the same scar on his forehead.
I thought he... After things settled, I tried to check in on Rosalia and her family. They were already gone. So Vanya is alive, and he became a journalist. I'm happy he made something of himself.
I found something else strange. These documents seemed out of place here.
Please don't tell me that someone's gonna say, he's the guy, he's the one who do this.
Having made a cursory glance, they seem to concern the robots we've encountered so far, including that big one that chased us here. See? Take a look at these schematics. Tell me this isn't that belly ash thing.
I thought it was Rosalia. Forget. Prologue, 14 parts of story and epilogue happening before entering the stage of the reign, 1 less 8 minutes after the end of the story. Okay, thank you. I got you.
But why would anyone keep these files here? These look like highly sensitive schematics.
True, it's a little sus.
A seemingly abandoned location close to the summit venue. It makes sense, wouldn't you say, Tamara?
Wait. I recognize this handwriting. No one writes a ya like this, except little Vanya.
Oh no. We're actually. Please don't tell me he. Oh god. Yep, it might be. Might just be.
We should discuss this with a friend of mine. She'll be able to help us understand what is going on here.
A friend?
I contacted her as soon as I heard you come in. But don't worry. I'm certain she'll be able to answer all your problems.
Part 10 would have a major fight, and part 11 is the boss fight that appears in Raid /
What is that?
Manny's bulletin.
It looks like a flying house.
Alright.
Tamara, clear the way.
Village food, Vanya. Why does Vanya sound so familiar? I hear old lady coming. Well, that's very fun.
What?
Oh, we love it when people just crash into the window.
So the quantum computer was right. Look what I've found. Pint-sized scientists from a faraway land. I'm glad you didn't kick them out, old friend. Well, why would you? They do look like good kids.
Maximo is very obvious evil twig by being pessimistic, but there is an important info about him. Okay, because like that, to me, I was like, oh my god, I can't, okay, like they're like, they talk about this, and then they're like, oh, these are like, kind of like the blueprints for all the robots, and I'm like, and then she's like, this is this guy's handwriting, and I'm like, guys, I know I said we make things simple and not too complicated, but that's a little bit too on the nose to make things obvious. You can't just be like, here's the bad guy, because that's a little too obvious. A little bit, man. Just give me some suspense. Vanya hail from 70s. He's not an Atomic Hearts NPC. Fair enough. But still! Can we make it some suspense and not just all of a sudden be like, this man's handwriting is right here. Why would he suspiciously have all these blueprints here? Maybe. And very, like, against what's happening right now. Possible suspect. Very sus. And I'm like, bro, guys, can we not do this? I literally can't point out other things. This whole story is just on the nose. It pissed me off. The most collab story ever. I mean, how many gacha do you play? All the gacha you played. All the gacha I play? Okay. Here, let me quickly list them off. I play Star Rail. I play Triple Z or Zenless Zone Zero. Withering Waves. What else do I play? I play Twisted Wonderland. FGO. Arknights. That technically Love and Deep Space counts as a gacha game, but you know, ignore that. And then Grand Blue Fantasy. That's 8.
The name's Xena, but call me Granny Xena. That's all you need to know for now.
Eccentric old lady. Alright, let's go.
These files outline a way to circumvent the Collective's firewalls. It's a sophisticated exploit. He's no amateur. With this, Maxim would be able to take control of the Belly Ashes and activate their combat protocols. If what I'm reading here means what I think, then Comrade Sechenov is in 6 layers of deep shit.
Well, that's a very straightforward way of telling me. Great, thanks. I love it when someone is just straightforward. She looks so good in the trailer. I want a game similar to Revived, which, or being, Sorry, Resurrection of the Witch. Well, I think this.
He's in trouble. Why?
Because our little Vanya is likely the one who lifted the combat restrictions on all the robots, which means this chaos wasn't just a bug in the system. It was targeted.
Then you mean that he could be the one that sent that giant robot after us?
I figured it would have been that P3 guy, or the twins. Taking in the preponderance of evidence, it's a good bet that Maxim is the one that orchestrated the robot's attack on the exhibition.
It isn't just the robots. He's also got his hands on the schematics for Sechenov's thought device.
Nah! God dang it! Yeah, Granny is peak now. I like the quirky old lady who's straightforward with her thoughts and opinions. It's just very straightforward, which is great and easy for me to understand. I love that.
Does that mean he might have tampered with them as well?
It'd explain why the scientists up there are all going nuts.
Do you think he intends to seize control of the entire Collective 2.0 network?
Average Slavic woman. I guess then that just means that I'm chill with them. Right. They're great.
I knew this little project of Sechenov's would wind up with everyone insane or brain dead. Politician, scientist, journalist. No one is meant to have that kind of power. But it seems our Vanya already had a screw loose before he put on that thing. He could be plotting something far more dangerous.
He was such a sweet boy. Why would he want to destroy this place?
Whatever his reason, we can't let him get away with it.
Our goal is clear. We must put a stop to him.
What? No.
That's easier said than done. We don't have an army, we don't even have weapons. How are we going to get to Maxim with a single shotgun between us? But I get the feeling you can help us with that, am I right?
Could have skipped.
You're a smart kid.
And enjoy
but what I've got probably
I know
still
we
won't do
talked
much
about
against
this.
an army of robots.
I know we talked about the fact that I could have skipped.
Don't sweat
literally.
it, Granny. That's
Okay, but
where
like,
I come in.
Remember when I said literally one more update and then I could have like finished Snezhnaya because the next update was what 5.3, which would have been the end of Snezhnaya because you get all of like Capitano's stuff at the end of that update. I literally could have waited one more update, played it, stopped it there, went to not cry, and then play Snezhnaya. But like even if I did do that, I was fed up with the game already. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't have. And I'm having far more better time playing Triple Z. So I rather enjoy a game that I actually enjoy instead of just going crazy.
What are you planning?
And do you want to switch games or end the stream soon? I'm probably gonna end the stream soon. We're gonna at least finish this, and then we'll see how much time we have left.
To do what I do best. Improvise.
After the special program, it revealed that you can support this.
Dear me. Where did you find all these things?
Damn. When X says we just pick up random things, he really means just pick up random things. Enjoy the story and the suffering. That's the fate of gacha players.
I collected them from the other rooms. Don't worry, we'll return whatever we don't need.
You little gremlin. You'll return the rest, and help me clean up after this is over.
Are you telling me you plan to upgrade my guns with this load of crap? I'll buy it. Now show me how. This should work. Give this one a try, won't you?
Thank you.
I
Bro, this
fashioned
is
an
like
electromagnetic
actually
accelerator to the
flying by the
muzzle,
seat of your
as you
pants,
requested.
and I'm just like,
You take care of the rest,
yo,
X.
that's me.
Wait, what's that you added to your gun?
A music box. It happened to have a component I needed. And, as a byproduct, we'll get to enjoy music while we fight.
I wish they kept X consciousness in this story with music. All is craziness.
Why did you pick that song of all things, boy?
I didn't. It was already programmed into it. Why do you ask?
Oh, it's nothing really. The melody reminds me of my daughter.
I just think this song's fun.
Is everyone geared up?
Armed to the teeth and ready to take out some robotic trash.
I don't want to go
Just
back
please,
outside.
keep the fight away from this place.
Next would be
Hold
some
on.
of Mirai's
Maybe we should decide on a plan
if
first.
they have the chance. True.
plan?
Oh my god. The most chaotic thing ever.
You wanted a plan, didn't you?
Oh my god. This is the most chaotic thing ever. Alright. I pressed the back button! Accursed me! I accidentally pressed the back button. I meant to click this because I want to play a different team. Let me just find everyone and click. Click. Where's the last person? Click. I didn't click on. Oh. God damn it. Okay, you, and you. Okay, go.
We will experience all this over
Why did I
and over
Google
again.
what this big robot looked like when the game was just gonna show me what this big robot looked like? I don't know. It's fine. I do not like this big robot. Why did it do this?
This robot is programmed to follow a certain attack pattern, but you're not. Improvise, kids. You're more than just scientists. That much is obvious. You're crazier and bolder than you look.
Like me thing to do. Granny with a bazooka thingy. Are you gonna end in 7 minutes? That's a puppy. Yes, I'm probably going to, because I normally stream for 3 hours at least, unless like I'm in the middle of like a section, then I'll finish that section at least, but at least it seems like here we're gonna probably leave it. Is this like a good spot in terms of like progression that we're going at this pace? Is it okay? I can't tell. I really want to finish this in 2 streams, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like the robot closes the center looks like a dancer. It don't make me mad, yeah. We'll finish this, and then we'll call it.
Madness. We tend to skip rope over it.
Nobu won't get mad. They're asleep. We're fine.
I'll take that as a compliment of our mental alacrity, Granny.
Yes, it's possible to finish in less than 2 streams. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to try at least finish in 2 streams.
You kids remind me of my daughter.
We'll see.
Enough pep talk. Let's take this hunk of bolts down.
Alright, let's do this.
Always arguing.
Or maybe take a deep
Because
breath.
I need buff setup first turn, unfortunately, for this party. Well, except for you, because you're just you.
Is this truly what we've been searching for?
For everyone.
I love having my pew pew team.
That's
why I picked them. They go pew pew. Pew. There we go, we did it.
Yes.
People take
Great.
an average of 5.5 hours because, let's be real, the story is very boring if you experience it solo. True.
How do you like that? You're as wild as ever, old friend. We're safe for now. It should take a while before Maxim sends another of his murder bots after you. So, what's next?
We find Maxim and stop him before more people get hurt.
And ideally, we'll clear our names as well.
First, I think I'd like to let Maxim learn how it feels to be on the receiving end of one of these metal monstrosities.
Huh?
Oh, is he gonna try and control the robot and then make it go?
Clever. I wouldn't mind having a big angry metal puppy on our side.
I appreciate Maxim leaving behind those documents. It's made it much easier to replicate his hacking exploits. Like that. Fantastic. Now let's turn on this speaker so you can communicate with us.
Communicate with us? Like Nora and the twins?
Fat chance that. A Beliash doesn't have that kind of processing power.
Processing power. But that can't be the sole factor, can it? The twins appear to have more processing power than Nora, and they even claim to have an emotional expression module. But they don't seem to have much of any emotions at all.
True, no.
Theoretically, they could just be very professional.
Never mind. Perhaps I'm just projecting my own biases. Who's to say what motivates a robot's heart?
I have to bad sleep schedule, so I guess no sleep until I'm doing anything. Yeah, that's not good.
Good boy. Come on over here, pup.
Well done, young man. This puppy of yours should be more than sufficient evidence of Maxim's involvement, if you can get it to the exhibition hall.
Are you coming with us, Granny Zena?
Is complimenting.
Me? Oh, no, I think not. You kids are on your own from here. After a fight like that, I almost feel young again. Almost. But I'm not stupid enough to run towards trouble at my age.
As a foreign protect, it's very important. I see.
Better get back to looking for that daughter of yours, right? Mind your own business, you old blabbermouth. Goodbye, children.
Thank you for your help, Tamara. Granny Zena. Goodbye.
Let's go, pup.
Back to where we ran away from. Gotta walk our butts over there. Great, very fun. She also knows all this is just a simulation, so I guess she wouldn't have as much energy as the main story. I see. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was very fun. I love getting chased down by robots. Okay, I'm gonna just talk for a minute for a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it for today. Just because like I didn't get to like talk about my like kind of how I feel about the collab for Star Rail and stuff like that, because I was gonna give my thoughts and stuff like that about it, because we kind of finished quite late on Wednesday, so I thought I'd just quickly give my thoughts now and stuff like that, and my thoughts a little bit about the reverse collab now that we've played a bit of it. Granny Xena and I would be best friends. I like her vibes, especially with her unfiltered dialogues. True, she gets right to the point and straightforward. That's also why I like her. It's great. Does not fluff around. She just says what she needs to say and it's crystal clear. It's all good, which I enjoy. So she's good. My general thoughts for the Star Rail Fate Collab Part 2 is comparatively to Part 1, it is definitely better. But I would say overall, I would probably say that it's not like one of my favorite ones. It is definitely like, I can see how they're still putting the jokes in here and there and stuff like that, which is fine. And you know, like the jokes aren't bad and they're not on for too long. My problem about Part 1 was the fact that they made a joke about the whole like voice actor incident, so then they had this whole entire section where all the characters were muted, which is fine if they did it for a bit, but they did it for such a long time that I'm just like, it really annoyed me. I would like to hear people talk. So I would say comparatively to Part 1, Part 2 is a lot better, though I feel like I would like some more like substance out of it. Like, it's not anything complicated. Like the story itself is nothing too complicated or whatever, and there's some, you know, some stuff here and there, but like I don't know. Like maybe it's because like even though I don't know the properties or if I know these properties, right? Because like I said, I like the Assassin's Creed and Reverse collab, and I even like the Edge Runner and Wua collab. And those things I didn't know very much about until, you know, I eventually watched, you know, like the show for Edge Runner. But subtracting that, I still thought that there was, you know, something more to it. And, you know, it got me interested, whether it was the characters, or, you know, kind of me piquing interest in kind of, you know, the original material that this collab is from, right? But I feel like for the fake collab, I feel like there wasn't really anything like there for me to like kind of cling on to as much. So like for me, like, because the tier list before was if it was good, okay, and bad. I would put bad as in like Fate Collab Part 1. Okay, like Fate Collab Part 2. Good, the Assassin's Creed collab for Reverse, and then the Wua collab with Edge Runner. Because like those things, like even though like I said that the story was simple, easy to follow, right? I still like had a good time. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too on the nose for certain things. The characters that they put in for the collab, they're interesting and made me ask questions. I was interested in them. I wanted to know a little bit more, so I asked you guys some things about it. And like I said, Edge Runner eventually convinced me to actually watch it because like I said before, I was gonna watch it and kind of forgot about it. So I watched it and, you know, I kind of got more invested into it at the end, right? Because I had watched the show at that point in like one day. For currently right now, the collab for Atomic Hearts, obviously like the beginning section is like lore dump. You gotta know the basic information, right? Like they're explaining stuff to you, and so you understand the stuff later on, which I'm like, okay, fair enough. But like I said, I feel like even though like what's happening right now in the story is not too complicated, you know, someone's, you know, basically hacked the robots, done things, and, you know, for whatever reason, we're gonna find out later. I think you guys are, Dom, you were right in saying like on the nose is a little too on the nose about him, you know, Maximum being kind of like the bad guy, right? I think they could have put a little bit more, like, they didn't have to put like the whole like, oh, this guy's writing on this document, right? Like on the blueprints, right? I don't think that was necessary. I think that you could have pieced together yourself at some point to been like, okay, well, it's not like, you know, Vertin and the guys, it's not the twins, it's not, you know, P3, right? The pro tag. There's only so many other people here. You could be like, oh, it's the guy that I forgot the guy's name that, you know, created, you know, Polymer, right? It could have been the other guy he was talking to, right? That he had some bad relations with, but clearly he's been cleared because, you know, as soon as he kind of showed up, he left right away, right? There's only so many other people here that are kind of relevant that you could probably narrow it down yourself, right? So then if you've narrowed it down, I think he's the only guy that's left, and he did ask, you know, those questions, you know, before, and kind of talked at the beginning about his opinion about it, right? So I don't think the pointing out and having the handwriting there on the, you know, on the blueprints was necessary. I think that if you just had it where it's like, oh, we discovered the blueprints here, I think you have enough about it, right? And I don't know if like the photo was necessary either. Well, I mean, you could have put it there and kind of pushes us a little bit more there to kind of suspect him and, you know, kind of be like, oh yeah, he did say these things and he wasn't very, you know, liking the idea about this. So there's a high chance that he is the suspect and there isn't many other people left. So I think it's like too on the nose and too much, just like a little too much pointing, a little bit too much. And like, here, look at this thing, look at it really hard. I'm like, and you don't need to point to it. I think I can figure this out on my own, and it's not too complicated about it. So for right now, I'm kind of like putting this collab for Atomic Hearts in the okay section. Because like other than like the info dump at the beginning and this pointing out too much, the rest of it is okay. So nothing too crazy about it, at least in my opinion, obviously. You know, let me scroll back. You guys wrote a couple things in chat. Let me just read this here. Good night, rest well, hydrate, properly go to sleep, and don't break your back while you sleep. Thank you, no. Like Chorus Recoil is on Call of Duty Mobile again. Oh. Kuro Games have been on their top game with collabs. HSR is probably figuring itself out with UBW. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, like Kuro Games, like this is like the first collab that they've had in terms of like in the game, right? Like obviously I don't count like merchandise and other outdoor collabs outside of like the game. But like for the fact that like, you know, like Kuro Games gets a lot of lashback from a small part of the community fan base of like you know, Hoyo players, right? Especially Genshin people. I think it's a little like, you know, I think it's a little crazy. And I get embarrassed sometimes when I read this and see this stuff online. I'm just like recently, like with like one of the new characters in Muwa, like the small minority community in like Star Rail. They're like, oh, they copied this or they did this and they copied that, and I'm like, bro, this thing existed before these two games existed. Okay, this is not a new thing. And if we want to point fingers at people, then we should point fingers at you too. You basically copied this from another game or from another concept that existed before Genshin existed. So I get very embarrassed sometimes about this. But like I guess like Kuro Games has had a little bit more, you know, kind of like experience because they had, you know, like they had Punishing Gray Ravens, right? They had the Devil May Cry collab, right? And I heard that it was really good. So they've had some experience with collabs, and now they're kind of, you know, doing that for Wuwa as well. So, you know, they've got some experience under the belt, and they kind of, you know, figure out what works for them and what's good and what do the people like that are playing. So I don't take that comment not into consideration, Dom, but definitely as a player playing them, this is how I feel about it. And like I said, it like definitely part 2 of the fake collab is definitely a lot better. I like comparatively from part 1, I definitely do like part 2 better. I had a more fun time with it. I like I said, the jokes were good. I just wish there was like a little something else there to really push it home for me. I just need a little something. But like ignore me complaining about Gil. That's just me complaining about Gil. That has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with them, you know, putting him in and having him talk. He's doing his shtick, so it's all good. I just don't like it when he does his shtick. Maybe there will be a part 3. We keep talking about this. I have a strong feeling there will be a part 3. Guys, We need to remember this moment. I need to clip this, I need to save it, and then when part 3 comes out, I'll say, you guys were right. Part 3 did come out, and I didn't believe you guys. Considering the fact I never think part 2 would come out, and we like theorized and leaked about it for so long, and then part 2 happened. So, you know, maybe that's just me not believing, because I don't believe my man will be playable, even if part 3 comes out. I may not know happened on other games, but yes, I agree with you know. Okay, reverse usually let you figure things, which is the story so different from like chapter 1, which explains a lot of things, but introduce the madness and real life historical tragedies in a way that leads you on, but doesn't explain everything. Yeah, you have a good you know, comment there, Dom. I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say there. Yes, like normally in like the main story, the game does like, you know, give you hints, lets you kind of figure it out, but gives you enough kind of guidance so then you're not like you don't like understand what's going on, or you know, you're confused. They give you enough, you know, clues and enough, you know, stepping stones to kind of get you there, and you figure it out on your own. As a person, for me, sometimes being very dumb and very oblivious to things, I can figure things out in the main story. Sometimes I need a little bit more push from chat, but like otherwise, I'm generally like in the general vague, you know, area, if not like I understand it right away. So I'm just a slow person to catch up to some of these things. But yeah, so like they normally do that. I mean, like I said, even in the Assassin's Creed collab, like for Ezio and Cassandra, right? Like even though, like I said, I know less about Cassandra because I didn't even know about the game she came in. I like the only person I knew for Assassin's Creed was Ezio, but even then I just know him by name. That's it. Like even though that plot was very simple, they didn't like they didn't point out anything like so specific or had to make it that obvious that you couldn't figure it out on your own. They're just like, oh, here's this, this, and this, and this. So then you would conclude to this. And then I was like, yes, I concluded to this. Perfect. I understand. And I even like, you know, how they implemented the characters. It was good. It was great. I had a good time. So I feel like that, I don't know what changed between like that collab and then this one for Atomic Hearts, that they felt like that they had to include the handwriting there. I don't know what prompted them to think that we couldn't kind of figure it out on our own. Because like I said, I don't think we would need that handwriting to kind of point that out, that he may be, you know, the guy that's behind it. Like, I think even if you put the photos there at the end, like, that kind of, like, prompt us to kind of, you know, if you didn't catch on or, you know, think about this a little bit more, because, you know, we're trying to figure it out, and, you know, Vertin and the guys were accused of being the people who did do it, which we know didn't. So then I would think that at least prompts you to think about it, right? Maybe the photo helps you to kind of push it a bit more, maybe think about him a little bit more. But I don't think the handwriting was necessary. So I don't know what prompted them to think that we couldn't figure it out, I guess. So I don't know. Devil May Cry in PGR was pretty good. Okay, I've never played PGR, just heard from people. I just think I think about the funny music for Virgil every single time when someone mentions Devil May Cry. I also watched the really old anime. I have not played the games, but I have listened to a video essay explaining all the games. So I know things, but I've never played it. So then when people mention things, or when I hear names being spoken, I'm like, I know this. I know what this is. And that's it. I did it first. Yeah. They're forgetting their elders. When you forget you're old. Leonardo and Cassandra work as great vessels for us to explore the stories. The twins so far are doing that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because definitely having... Like I said, like even though I think you do have a valid point there, Dom, because like for me, right, like you have Leonardo and then you have Cassandra there, kind of, you know, kind of being that person that we kind of follow around and kind of, you know, kind of driving the plot forward with, you know, the reverse characters there as well as kind of like
like the supporting cast almost, and having the other characters there, like having where am I? My conversation going crazy, and then I don't remember what I was gonna say, and it's really late at night. And then having also Ezio there with Leonardo too, that also helped as well. You guys, okay, Dom, you weren't around when I played the Assassin's Creed collab, but the first time after you meet Leonardo, right, and then Apple's there, and then you hear the bird. You should have seen me. I was going crazy. I heard the bird and I was just like, all right, it's time. And then I'm like, where's my 6 foot tall Italian man? Bro, you don't know how many times I said that, and every single time I hear the bird sound, I just go like crazy. I just point it out. Virgin is just too much of a tourist. Yeah. Thank you, Evie, for the song. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. No. All right, I should also go to sleep. But yeah, that's my opinions about the Star Rail collab, and that's my opinion for now for the Atomic Heart collab. But we'll continue this next week. So we'll continue playing Atomic Heart. We'll finish it, and then once we finish, we'll move on to playing Triple Z. And then after we finish playing Triple Z, if we're on to schedule like we are supposed to, we're good. If we finish early, even better. But when we finish playing Atomic Hearts collab, and then when we finish playing Triple Z, we still have we have at least 1 week extra where we can go back to playing FGO, so that's what we'll be doing. And then the cycle continues as the schedule updates again, and then we have to do things at the end of this, like at the end of August and stuff like that. So yeah. I should probably sleep, but maybe I should sleep. Yes, I will sleep. Thanks to the collab, we have Mr. Apple and Da Vinci Nelly, so I'm happy. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Nono, Evie, App. Nobu is not here. Cillian, and anyone else who joined. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out. Also, what's up? Yes. I literally remembered last minute. My brain just popped that up. Bye-bye. See you later and sleep well. Thanks for the stream, you guys. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week for us to continue and maybe finish playing the Reverse 1999 and Atomic Hearts collab. And if not, I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.